Matthew 12. At that time Jesus went on the Sabbath day through the corn, and his disciples were an-hungered, and began to pluck the ears of corn and to eat. But when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, Behold, thy disciples do that which is not lawful to do upon the Sabbath day. But he said unto them, Have ye not read what David did when he was an-hungered, and they that were with him? How he entered into the house of God, and did eat the showbread, which was not lawful for him to eat, neither for them which were with him, but is one greater than the temple. If ye had known what this meaneth, I will have mercy, and not sacrifice, ye would not have condemned the guiltless. For the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath day. And when he was departed thence, he went into their synagogue, and behold, there was a man which had his hand withered. And they asked him, saying, Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath days? That they might accuse him. And he said unto them, What man shall there be among you, that shall have one sheep, and if it fall into a pit on the Sabbath day, will he not lay hold on it, and lift it out? How much then is a man better than a sheep? Wherefore it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath days. Then saith he to the man, Stretch forth thine hand. And he stretched it forth, and it was restored whole, like as the other. Then the Pharisees went out and held a council against him, how they might destroy him. But when Jesus knew it, he withdrew himself from thence, and great multitudes followed him. And he healed them all, and charged them that they should not make him known, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by Esaias the prophet, saying, Behold my servant, whom I have chosen, my beloved, in whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he shall show judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not strive nor cry, neither shall any man hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed shall he not break, and smoking flax shall he not quench, till he send forth judgment unto victory. And in his name shall the Gentiles trust. Then was brought unto him one possessed with a devil, blind and dumb. And he healed him, insomuch that the blind and dumb both spake and saw. And all the people were amazed, and said, Is not this the son of David? But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, This fellow doth not cast out devils, but by Beelzebub, the prince of the devils. And Jesus knew their thoughts, and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And if I by Beelzebub cast out devils, by whom do your children cast them out? Therefore they shall be your judges. But if I cast out devils by the Spirit of God, then the kingdom of God is come unto you. Or else how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house? He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. Wherefore I say unto you, all manner of sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven unto men, but the blasphemy against the Holy Ghost shall not be forgiven unto men. And whosoever speaketh a word against the Son of Man, it shall be forgiven him. But whosoever speaketh against the Holy Ghost, it shall not be forgiven him, neither in this world, neither in the world to come. Either make the tree good, and his fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt, and his fruit corrupt. For the tree is known by his fruit. O generation of vipers, how can ye, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaketh. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things, and an evil man out of the evil treasure bringeth forth evil things. But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. Then certain of the scribes and of the Pharisees answered, saying, Master, we would see a sign from thee. But he answered and said unto them, An evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. The men of Nineveh shall rise in judgment with this generation, and shall condemn it, because they repented at the preaching of Jonas. And behold, a greater than Jonas is here. The queen of the south shall rise up in the judgment with this generation, and shall condemn it. For she came from the uttermost parts of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And behold, a greater than Solomon is here. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places seeking rest, and findeth none. Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he, and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples, and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister.
Amen to that. Amen to that, and I believe in every word we heard. And the word of the Lord is the best ever to hear. Peace of Christ to all of you. Some of you are complaining about when I play sound from my computer, you receive it from one speaker. I mean, what a big deal. Instead of focusing at this wisdom, we are focusing of how many speakers are working. Aren't you? As long as you hear it and it's fine, it's working. So please let us, focus on something serious. You guys, you remind me sometimes, some of you, when the Messiah, he entered the house of Martha, and she was so excited. And then, he said to her, like, you focus on many things, but the important is one. So please, I heard this many times. One speaker is working only when you play the audio. Oh, so what? One speaker is not good for you now? Man. I remember the first time I have a cell phone. It was the most funny phone ever. Today we are complaining about things which is not really important. Anyway. Who is the family in Christianity? Is the family really someone, she is your wife and your children's? For sure, yes. But Christ, he made it clear that my family, my brothers, my sisters, my mothers are those who do the will of my Father. Which means Christ, he made us all belong to a big family, huge family, billions of people. Those who believe in him as his disciples, and those who follow him, and those who obey the Father. So it is not really just, your bloodline of a family of people because actually most of those, not only most, I mean all of them, you did not even choose them. You did not choose your father, you did not choose your mother, you did not choose who was your sister, you chose none. Neither they choose you. You are just born there. But Christ's family is a chosen family. My brothers and my sisters, my mothers, those who do the will of my Father, those who believe in me, those who follow me, those who obey. And actually, every day I witness That's me, myself. I have a big family, huge family I never even met. Isn't it beautiful that you have people who care for you, but yet you never met them? They don't even know how you look like. Isn't it beautiful that you enjoy a family who even support you in every mean, yet you never met them? Christ, He changed our life, and He made us all one family. In Matthew chapter 12, we hear how the Pharisees and the Jews used to try to question Jesus, and they do somehow seem as Muslims today. Like, isn't it forbidden to do work in Saturday? Is it okay to heal in Saturday? This is what you hear from Muslims today. Muslims today, they focus in silly stuff like, you cannot ask a question about their God, but you can ask a question about shaving underarm. They spend the day speaking foolishness, but they don't never answer something serious or focus on something serious. And the Messiah, he always, I will use a Christian Prince language, got them busted. Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for the Sabbath. Those Jews in the time of Jesus, they are the same as the Muhammadan today. They are following Allah of the devil. Allah teaching you, you beat your wife. It's okay to cheat on your wife. It's okay to lie to her. Because lying to your wife is cheating. It's just a form of cheating. Cheating is many ways. Cheating have many faces. And many of those faces that we try to give them legitimate names. Like a white lie. There's nothing called white lie and black lie. Good lie and bad lie. Why we color the lies? Lie is a lie. While Christ, he established the foundation of family. Islam destroyed it. He made a man like a rooster who jumps between chickens. There's no more love. There's no more relation. There's only contract of sexual activities. We legalize multi-partners in the bedroom. That's what Islam is about. While Jesus forbid us from abusing the gift of God, that he created us male and female. While the Jews, they were abusing women, divorcing them when they get older, the Messiah, he showed them that this is absolutely evil. You marry and you love the one you are married to. Many things we see around us proving to us that there is no better than Christ to listen to obey, and there is no more evil than Muhammad to listen to and to obey. Someone asking what Sabbath means. Sabbath is any day you designate to God. It doesn't mean Saturday necessarily, but it means Saturday in the same time. So if you designate a day, let us say tomorrow is Wednesday, and you say this day for God, that is Sabbath. So Sabbath is a day where a day of God. You have a Skype or no? Sure, I have a Skype. Are you Muslim, Mr. Muhsin? Are you a Muslim? My Skype is not open yet. If you want to call me, just let me finish what I'm saying, and I will be happy to receive you. All right. So it's very important for us not to be silly like those Pharisees or those who follow Muhammad, who focus in rituals and empty stuff. You know, like there is some religions, if we can call them religion, they focus in the sound of the drum. And the drum make too much noise, but the drum is empty. So they make too much noise. This is why the Messiah, he exposed their hypocrisies. He said, don't pray like those who pray in the corners. As if he's talking about Muhammad and his religion. But in fact, at that time, he was speaking about the Jews, because they used to do the same as the Muhammadan do today. They go to the corner of the street and he start praying. So everybody from both sides, from both corners, will see him praying. We always have to be vigilant and not to be fooled by somebody speaking about God, because many, they will come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but they are wolves. You know, if you open the yellow pages of Muhammad, you'll find how much time he spent to say, worship God, worship God, worship God. What kind of God we are talking about? Anyone can bring a God as he wish. Right? What God we are talking about? And how we define God? Who is God? Who is qualified to be God? You see, even the Muslims do not know even who is their God. They have no idea who is their God. All what they know, there is somebody, his name is Allah. He is living up in the sky. He is in the top of a big chair, very huge chair, and he is carried by 8 angels. He have a leg, he have 2 hands in the right side, he have a face, he have 5 fingers. That's all what they knew. Additional to that, if we study this God, we will find that he is the most fool, officially ignorant God, who think that the baby and the sperm is coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, who have no ethic to the point he promised us women with big breasts in heaven. I mean, aren't you ashamed even to say to a crowd, I'm going to give you women with big boobs? What kind of God this God is? How God can be God if he is not holy? How God can be God if he is filthy? How God can be God but yet he is a fool? So today, it is Saturday night for me. It is Sunday for many who live in the East already. But it doesn't matter really which day we are. All days belong to the Lord when we are speaking about him. The Messiah, he said, every 2 of you mention my name, I will be between them, which means I will be the third. It doesn't matter when you speak. Please be respectful. This is my first time in your podcast. Mr. Muhsin, you are welcome to stay. You are welcome to leave. Nobody is forcing you. I have no respect to the God of Islam. You like it, you can stay. You don't like it, this is up to you. I'm not insulting you. I do not know you. Your God, he called me monkey, pig, kafir, najis, filthy. I mean, all kinds of names. And then you are asking me to be respectable. Who to what? To a person, he said to your father to beat your mother? Do you respect such a person? His name is Allah. He said that your father, he can beat your mother. Are you proud about a God he teach your dad in order to make your mother obey him to beat her? I mean, what kind of a son you are if you are proud about it? Right, my friend? So if you are asking me to respect you, no problem, I will respect you. I do not know you. Maybe you are better than me. But who's talking about you and me now? We are talking about God. So if you are very much sensitive, you cannot handle the truth that Santa Claus is real and Allah is not, then you better leave. You know, people, they speak against Santa Claus. I don't know why. Santa Claus was a good man. Very good man. Very humble. Very giving. He spent his life giving. He gave his life to people. He spent his life making people happy. But Allah is not. Allah, He spent His time, Aka Muhammad, killing, destroying families, nations. So, when we speak the truth hurt. And I understand Mr. Muhsin is upset. His first time here. Well, my friend, I have to share the truth with you, otherwise I have to be hypocrite. How I can be truthful with you? You see, in the Middle East we say my friend is the one who make me cry, not the one who make me laugh. Which means he the one who tell me the truth. Right? It's not beating hard, it's like a small finger. Guys, Mr. Muhsin, he said that the Quran teach him to beat his wife like a small finger. I mean, Muhsin, who is here the fool? The Quran says beat them until they obey you. Okay, so now you beat the women with your finger. I mean, is that a tickling? Are you tickling her? Like, she will. I mean, come on, don't fool yourself. Don't be stupid. What, not like beating? Not like beating? It says beat them until they obey you. Use your brain, my friend. It's not like beating, guys. It's like, using your finger doesn't cause pain. So, okay, now I want to go with you. So your wife, she is not obeying you. And Allah, He said to you, beat her by your finger. Okay, now she will not obey you more because she like it. It's tickling. So what you will do next? Do you think really anyone here in the world will believe in what you said? I can show you your prophet. He took the side of a man who did beat his wife until her skin became greener than her clothes. Greener than her clothes. He took the side of the man who wanna rape the women. Yes, she is his wife, but it's a rape. He wanna force her into bed. This is how the Muslims, by the way, I mean, I don't know this gentleman. Maybe he's a nice guy. Maybe he do not know. Maybe he's just copy-paste what they told him. But my friend, it's not true. And you know what? Let us make it a light beating. I mean, how lighter can be more than a spit? Do you accept somebody to spit on you? Can it be lighter more than this? It's insulting. It's a disrespect. It's dishonoring your mother. How you accept that? And you know, what kind of God He teach that we can beat our wives so they will disobey us? Right? So today, you know, we as a Christian family, and whoever here not a Christian is welcome, we celebrate the wisdom of Christ. And I wish all of you are around me here so we can hold hands together and we pray. We pray to the Lord so He will open the eyes and the heart of those people who they are blind. You know, there's many people, they see the sun like us every day, but they don't see it. Right? Look what Muhsin he said, guys. I want to show you an example of Islamic teaching. Excuse me, Mr. Muhsin, I'm going to quote your answer, and I will put it in the screen so people will see why I disrespect Islam. Why I disrespect Islam. Selfie time. Not only I disrespect Islam, Islam is very evil. Look what Islam made out of you, my friend. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm here to teach, not to make fun of you. Mr. Muhsin, he said, Arabian prophet, it's like how the father punish his child if he disobey. Okay, so your mom is a child and you can spank her over her diaper. I mean, aren't you ashamed of saying that? This is a woman. This is a woman. It's a human being. She is not a child who need your spanking. Shame on you. You just admitted that we beat and we treat our women as if they are kids. Oh yeah, I forgot, you Muslim marry kids. You have no family. You know, a family is a mother, a father, or a husband and a wife. And those husband and wife, they are sitting in one chair. In Islam, no. The man sitting in the chair and the woman, she bent over to spank her, to make her obey me. You know, in USA, if you beat a dog, you go to jail, my friend. I'm serious. You go literally to jail. In your religion, your mother, she will be spanked as if she is a little child. And that is a teaching of God. You must be very proud. I mean, I'm sure many women now, they will marry you because you are following Muhammad. I mean, how in the world any woman she will accept to marry a Muslim man who believes in such a garbage? First of all, a man who beat his wife is a coward and he have no dignity. Coward, you know. If you want to practice that you have muscles, go and fight men like you in your size. But beating a woman, there is no honor in that. So it's a sign of a cowardness. It's a sign of a lack of intellect and intelligence. It's a sign of being ignorant and uneducated. It's a sign of being a fool and dummy and a garbage and low class. No real man will beat a woman. You know, if a woman, she is going to beat you, you want to defend yourself, I might understand. Okay, she is being stupid violence and she want to beat you, then you defend yourself. But this is the same for her. She have the right to defend herself too if you are being the fool. But here we see one-sided religion, that the man, he can beat his wife. Why? Because this religion teach them that women are stupid and they have a brain of a child, so we need to spank them. In fact, what I see, that Muhammad, he have a brain of a turtle. You know what? A turtle will not come with such a rule. Even the turtle is so slow, but she is wise. Because if I beat my wife to obey me, I mean, what kind of a wife I will have now in my house? A woman, she hate me to death. She might be poison for me. A woman, she is going to cook for me, sleep next to me, but she hate me to death. She can kill me. That is a very foolish behavior. Sometimes women became, my friend, all of those are excuses. Okay, I will go with you. Guys, look what Mr. Muhsin, he said. Let us take what Mr. Muhsin, he said. Another selfie. Let us put Mr. Muhsin in the screen again. Look what he said. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it better. That some women, they became sometimes like bad, aggressive. And a gentle nudge is the right direction. Okay. What if a man, he became bad? Can the women give him a simple nudge? So in your religion, only the women can go bad. In your religion, only women are like the defect. Yes, it is the truth. In your religion, only women are bad. How many women they are super intelligent and they marry a fool? So now you are giving authority to a fool to beat a woman. She is a wonderful woman. Shame on you, Muhsin. Shame on you. In the year 2020, you believe that a woman who as you describe her, you know, I mean, okay, what she is doing? Can you tell me what she is doing? Why she deserve beating? I want to hear from you. Do you like to call me Muhsin? Do you like to call me my friend live on air? Give me an example why you want to beat her. Hold on. In the Bible, the man is the head of the house, but he is not the head of beating. There's a huge difference. The head of the house is the same as Christ. He said clearly that the same as the Christ, he gave himself to the church, the man, he gave himself to his wife. So he is the head of the house to sacrifice himself, not to torture his house. You see, Christ, he is the head of the church. He sacrificed himself to the church. He did not torture and beat his followers. It's a very clear sign that Muhammad is mentally ill man, and he is giving control to men because he is a lousy person. He just cares for warriors who want to go kill and suck blood and rape women. So why he want to give women rights? Who care about women? They are not going to go fight for him. Right? I advise you, my friend Muhsin, to leave Islam immediately. Islam is bad for health, bad for family, bad for your children. Imagine your son, he see you beating your mother. I mean, this is disgusting. He will never forget that. And he will never forgive you. And you are a coward. And not only Islam, he allowed a man to beat his wife, Islam allowed a man to abuse his wife in many ways. As an example, if the woman, she refused to share the bed, her husband can beat her. But if the man, he don't want to sleep, it's okay. You know, look at this religion. The Muslim man, he can have 4 wives. But the women cannot have 4 husbands. The man, he can punish the wife, as chapter 4 verse 34 saying, and jail her in her room, and he will not sleep with her. But the woman, she cannot do the same. It doesn't matter how bad you are. Allah, angels, everybody is against women. Actually, I will show you, even our topic today is not about this, but I will show you an example, Mr. Muhsin, and I want you to focus with me. And I pray that you, before you leave today, you will accept Christianity, you accept Christ as your Savior. I want to go into the Quran, my friend, and I want you to read this with me. And try not to laugh. Try not to laugh. Muhammad was a very bad man with his wives, and he used to cheat and sleep with the maids in his bed, in their bed. The women, they have 2 parties. 2 parties like Democrat and Republican in USA. And they made a strike against the filthy Muhammad. Look what Muhammad he do. Always he used God as a way to control. He could not beat them because one of them, she is the daughter of Abu Bakr, and Abu Bakr will beat the hell of him, you know. And you know, they are daughters of his companions. He need them. He don't dare to beat them. Actually, once he did beat Aisha, as the hadith said. But obviously, Muhammad is in disability. Look at the coward. Muhammad, he said to his wives, if you two Aisha and Hafsa, turn into repentance to Allah, huh? Which is between two brackets, it's better for you. This is a translation. For your heart indeed is so inclined to oppose what? Between two brackets. I mean, this translation, they are adding words not there. Let me take it off. I will put different translation. I hate it when they put words between two. I mean, either translate it as it is or don't translate. If you two turn repentance to him, which means to Allah, your heart are indeed so inclined. He accused them to be kuffar. But if you back each other against him who? Muhammad. Listen to carefully what Muhammad he is going to say. Listen carefully as this disaster. Truly Allah and is his protector. Okay. I mean, the guy having fight with his wives. What Allah is his protectors? I mean, have you ever heard of a stupidity like this? Allah is his. Hold on, this is need some extra care. We cannot just go over it like this. This is needs a special effect. Sorry, the sound was very loud. If you two turn into repentance to him, your heart are indeed so inclined. But if you back up each other against him, truly Allah is his protector. And Jibreel and every righteous among the believers. And furthermore the angels will back him up. Like, what the heck? The guy, he have a fight with two wives. He need all this army? Allah is not enough. No. And Jibreel not enough. Every righteous believer, 1.4 billion, is not enough. And furthermore, all the angels. I mean, who's left? Is that the Third World War? You are fighting two women. They are 5 foot tall. Why you need all this line of Allah and Jibreel? I mean, and the firefighters and the police and the Sharia Allah and Susu and Mimi and Fufu and Didi and Dudu. Is that telling you something? What this is telling me, that Muhammad is suffering from being coward. Those are daughters of companions. He don't dare to do things to them. He give up. He said to himself, okay, let me use my trick. Allah, he said to me, Allah, he made a verse about you. This is why Aisha, she said to Muhammad, Inni ara rabbuka yusari'u ila hawaka ya Muhammad. I see that your Lord, your God Allah, he run to satisfy your sexual need. She did not mention the sexual needs, or let us say entertainment, but it is about sexual because about women who offer himself. Let us see. Look what Aisha, she said to Muhammad. Aisha said, it seemed to me that your Lord hastened to satisfy your desire. Isn't it obvious that he is a fraud? What is the interest of God to make verses saying any woman she want to give herself to the Prophet? The guy already have 13 wives. Innocent question. Why do you think Muhammad had many followers considering all the things exposed about him? Were the people so impressed in the Quran? Or what? I'm not sure what do you mean, my friend. Were the people so impressed by the Quran? No, the Quran itself says the opposite. The Quran says that the Arab, they make fun of the Quran. And they say to Muhammad, if you wish, we can make better. Right? Sing the Quran. So, I don't know. Look like Muhsin is so quiet now. I think he is thinking, I hope he will leave the cult of Islam and he will understand very well that Muhammad is nothing but a fraud. A family cannot be built by a man like Muhammad. A family can be built by a person who is holy, like our God, the Lord, the Messiah, who made marriage a unity, not sharing bed, who made marriage about love, not about sex, where he taught the Jews and us that the man, he will leave his parents, same as the women, and they will become echad, they will become one. In Islam, you don't become one with your wife. She is just an employee. You can fire her out anytime you wish. She is made just to serve you, to cook for you, to take off her panty, give you babies. That is her duty. That cannot be from God. That's against God. Even in the stories of the Muhammadan, who they stole it from the Bible, about Jesus, about God, about Adam, about Eve. How many Eve God he created to Adam? Why you Muslim believe in the story of Adam and Eve? Why Allah did not create 4 Eve to Adam? What do you think, guys? Why Allah, the Muslim, they believe in the story of Adam or Eve. That's the first man, his name is Adam, and there's a woman, her name is Eve. Even though some Muslim believe that there is, before Adam, there was people who occupied the earth and Allah, he destroyed them. But they believe in this story. Okay, why Allah did not create Adam and 4 Eve? Or 72 Eves? He was in heaven. This is heaven. You Muslim, now you are working to go to heaven. Okay, why the heaven you will go back to, you will get a lot of women, but the poor Adam in the heaven, he got only 1 woman. What's wrong? At that time, Allah, he was out of women? This is the only women in the warehouse? And you know, one of the funny things about the God of Islam, that all the women he will create for the Muhammadan, they look the same. They have the same name, they have the same voice, they have the same height, they have the same face. The Prophet PPUH prophesied that Islam will come into every house, and it's happening right now. My friend, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. Islam will come to every house. People are laughing. And you know what? If Islam will come to every house, so why your prophet, he said Islam will leave every house? I mean, how stupid he is. One statement he says Islam will come to every house, and the other statement he says, okay, isn't it true that your prophet, he said that time will come and people will leave Islam, and even dogs will piss in all of the over the city of Medina, which means his grave too? Is that true? Or I'm making things up? Let us see some reference. Just to show you that your prophet is mentally ill. I mean, if what you said is true, Muhammad, he have many hadiths saying that time will come and nobody will believe in Islam. And by the way, my friend, Islam is dying and shrinking. Don't you notice? You fool yourself by people who have no right to change their religion. Give them freedom and you will see how many Muslims will stay as Muslims. Yahya related to me from Malik, from Ibn Hima, whatever, blah, 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 from Abu Huraira, the Messenger of Allah said, grant him peace, he said, Medina will live in the best way, until a dog or a wolf enter it and urinate on one of the pillars of the mosque. I mean, look at this prophecy. Even his prophecy is full of urine. I mean, this is a urine prophet. Until a dog or a wolf will enter it and urinate on one of the pillars of the mosque. Which mosque? Where the grave of Muhammad exists. Or even the member. This is where the Imam he stand. This is where Muhammad used to make his prayer. They asked Messenger of Allah, who will leave? Who will have the fruit at that time in this city? He said, animals seeking food, birds, wild beasts. The city will be dead. Nobody will live there. Your prophet, he have tons of hadith speaking about Islam dying. So which one of them? And not only that, I can show you from the Quran saying that the one who will be victorious is the one who follows Christ. Let us go to the Quran. Let us see here. Oh boy. This is your Quran, my friend. Chapter 3, verse number 55. It says, behold, Allah said to Jesus, which is not exist in the Quran really. It says Isa. There's no Jesus in the Quran. I will take thee and raise thee into myself. By the way, it doesn't say I will take thee. It says I will cause you to die, mutawafika, and raise you to myself, and clear thee from the falsehood. And those who blaspheme will make those who follow thee superior to those who reject faith to the day of resurrection. Okay, the one who follow who? Follow thee. Who is thee? Guys, this verse here is speaking, who is thee? When I say thee, speaking about Jesus, right? Okay. So those who follow Jesus will be victorious until the judgment day. That destroy all the cult of Islam. Because the Muslims, they say, there is nobody true Christian anymore. The Bible is corrupt. Christianity, the real Christianity is gone. But here it says that those people will be superior to those who reject faith until the day of resurrection. So we are the one who will be superior according to the Quran. Because there's no other Christians except us. Right? When you say Islam enter in every house, we die laughing, my friend. After all the money they spend in America, I mean, if you look at the number of those who converted to Islam and those who leave Islam, you will see that you are spending, you made zero. It's like somebody, he spent 20 millions and then he earned 5 millions. No, my friend, you Muslim, you don't follow Jesus, you follow Muhammad. Don't lie to yourself. When Allah, he said that to Jesus, he said that to Jesus in his time, according to the story. وَإِذَا قَالَ اللَّهُ يَا عِيسَى إِنِّي مُتَوَفِّيكَ. He spoke to Isa in his time, not later. And just to show you why I believe that the one who wrote the Quran is an idiot. I don't want to use the word idiot too much, I'm exaggerating. He's stupid. He's not an idiot. Idiot is a smart person, but Allah is literally stupid. Look at this verse here. It says, إِنَّ مَثَلَ عِيسَى عِنْدَ اللَّهِ كَمَثَلِ آدَمَ خلقه من تراب ثم قال له كن فيكون. Look how stupid this dummy God. He said that the similarity of Jesus is before Allah is the same as Adam. He created him from dust and then he said to him be, and he was. But Jesus was not created from dust, and he did not say to Adam be, and he was. Muhsin, I'm going to shave my 21 foot beard if you can show me where in the Quran Allah he said to Adam be, and he was. Guys, is that fair? Is that fair? Either the one who wrote the Quran is a stupid idiot who do not know how Allah created Adam, or he is, he is smart. Okay, the verse in front of you is so clear that the similarity of Jesus is the same as Adam. He created him from dust, and then he said to him, be, and he was. Where it says that? Where in the Quran Allah he said to Adam, be, and he was? Where? I'm putting it in the screen. Guys, look at this. You are putting it in the screen. Muhsin, are you okay? My friend, Allah, he said in different verse how he created Adam. Let me show you how we can prove easy that Muhammad is a fool. Literally a fool. Here we go. This is the Quran. Read and laugh. Chapter 15, 29, chapter 38, verse number 72, saying the same garbage. How Allah he created Adam. First, he made the mud. How do you make a mud? You bring water and dust. Then you make them, you mix them. Then, and when I have fashioned him, he did what? He fashioned him. And then he breathed into him. And he became a living creature. Where is B? Where is B? Are you there, Muhsin? Do you see anywhere Allah he said be, and he was? The story in front of you. He made mud. He mixed sand with water. He made him from sounding clay. And he modeled him in a shape. And then I fashioned him. And then I breathed into him. Where is this? In the stages it says he said be. Yes, Allah said be. And this process happened. Where? Show me. Like, where? Okay, so Allah he said be. Do you see it where it says be? Where he said be? Maybe I'm blind. I want you to help me. Where you see how here we go, the creation is finished, and then the angels they bow down to Adam. Look at this. Show me the word be. I want to see it, my friend. But no, this is stupid. This is a contradiction. You see, I'm showing you the two so I can show you contradiction. Because either he created him by B, or he created him in stages, making modeling, and then breathing, and then there is no B. You see, if Allah he said here, after he breathed into him, he said be, and he was, then it makes sense. Okay, both of them saying that, but it doesn't say that. Does it have to be all in one place? No, it doesn't have to be in a one place, but this is here how he created Adam. This is how he created Adam. That's it. Secondly, how Jesus is the same as Adam. Was Jesus created from mud? I mean, this is very stupid. You see, the only human being is created from dust is Adam. And Eve is created from Adam and dust. The rest is not. We are not. We are just born. And Jesus, he was born. There is no dust involved. So it's a very stupid to compare between Jesus and Adam, because they share nothing. Yeah, it doesn't say that. And look how Muhammad, he told the Muslim to do a debate. Look at this debate. Look how stupid this debate is. If anyone dispute with you in this matter, which means about Jesus, tell them, okay, come, silence me. Huh? Let us gather together, our sons and your sons, our women and your women, ourselves and yourself, and let us earnestly pray to invoke Allah to curse the one who lies. I mean, how stupid this debate is. Exactly. And even Allah, when he was creating Adam, he said to him, finish me, Allah, before the sunset. Adam was worried about finishing him late. Adam and Jesus were mentioned 25 times in the Quran. Well, hold on, I don't know. You see, you Muslims are really funny. Guys, Adam and Jesus, they are mentioned 25 times in the Quran. All right. As a search for Adam, it's coming 20 times. Let me open a different website, which is more, have a better search engine, where we can, I mean, even the way they try to prove to you, it's a childless. Let us say, for the sake of argument, a Christian prince, he mentioned 25 times, and Muhammad, he mentioned 25 times. That's mean I am the same as Muhammad. That's stupid, my friend. I mean, this is really, really silly, but I will go with you. I will open a different Islamic website. And do your silly way of approving yourself. The lack of intellect and reasoning. My keyboard is stuck. It's not the, sometimes like I don't have an Arabic keyboard, so I have like the keys. So you type in English, Arabic, you look for Arabic. Okay. I just went to this website. I found 30 times Adam. Chapter 2, verse number 31, just to check that this is true. Chapter 2, verse number 33. Chapter 2, verse number 34. Chapter 2, verse 35. 237. 333. 359. 527. Here I don't see Adam, so I'll take this one off. So we will take from the 31. This is 29. I don't see Adam here. Okay. And I don't see Adam here. Just to avoid the mistakes, So we have 28 now. Okay. Where we stop, guys? I forgot where we stopped. What number we were counting? Anyway, we have a 28 left. So the rest we have to have Adam, all of them. Okay, all of them they have Adam. Look, until now, all have Adam. This is the last page. Okay, Adam, 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 Adam. Oh, there's no here. There's Adam. Here there's no Adam. That means we have a 27. 26. This is Adam. And here there's no Adam. Okay. So he said that Adam coming in the Quran 25. I will make it exactly search engine. Maybe it's true, but even that I will make it exact the verse. Exactly. It's coming as 20 times. Do you see it? Exactly, Adam, 20 times. But let us say, for the sake of argument, is 25. And let us type the word Isa. 16 times. Let us type any word. 25 times. Yeah. So let us say that Adam and the Isa, and they are coming 25 times equally, as he said. That is a proof that Adam is the same as Isa. This is your proof. There is nothing actually to share between Adam and Isa. Isa, according to Islam, is born. Adam is not born. The Messiah never commits sin. Adam commits sin. The Messiah is right now up in heaven. Adam is dead. So what they share together? Nothing. So they cannot, they could not find something really to be, and even your God, he said, the similarity between Isa and Adam that he said to him be. So because you are bankrupt, you are trying to find a way to make him like Isa. If we type La Isa, gone, nothing. The same as when they speak about the word, the equal word, like for moon. How many times the word moon repeated? They say to you that the word moon come in the Quran. I don't know in the article how many it says, but the fact the word Qamar is not the only word is used in the Quran for moon. The word Shahr is a word mean moon. Shahr. Shahr is not a word mean month. Today in the language in Arabic they use it as a word mean month, but Shahr is an Aramaic Hebrew word mean moon. Right? They say to you that the day and the night in Islam, they come equally. They say like the word day and the word night come equally. The word day come in as 98 times. In their article it says 365 times. Any word, exact phrase, only once. Let us use the word yom just to show you, because yom mean day, nahar mean day. So the word nahar appear. It appeared 211. Any word 415. The word nahar again 98. Exact phrase once. So they make their own calculation to convince you that the Quran have something special. I find it very stupid. How many times the word Allah is repeated and how many times the word shaitan is repeated? Shaitan 4 times. Shaitan 4 times. Okay. Let us see. Yaqub 4 times. Does that mean Jacob is the same as Shaitan? Do you see it? Jacob, the word Yaqub, appear 4 times. The word Shaitan appear 4 times. That means Jacob and Shaitan are the same. Very stupid, silly logic. Bankruptcy. Totally bankruptcy. Are you there, Mohsen? Do you have anything else to say, my friend? Do you have anything else to say? This is what you have, like Isa is 25 and Adam is 25, that's it? That's what you have? That's the best you can, Muslims, you bring to us? Allahumma ya muqallib al-qulub. Mr. Free, he just said to me in Arabic, don't forget, Christian Prince, to say this. A prayer, Muhammad, he said, my friend, you remind me of your prophet when he went to his own son wife, Hafsa. He said exactly the same thing, but with some change. He said, Subhana mu'allif al-qulub. He said, praise be to Allah who made my heart flip for you. Your prophet, he was flirting with married women, and she is married to his own son. Am I lying, my friend? So, my friend, be sure when you visit your son and you see his wife wearing sexy clothes to say to her, praise be to Allah who made my heart and my private part flip for you. Have you ever heard of a person, the Muslims, they claim he is the best of mankind? He go to visit his own son when the husband is not there and he flirt with the wife. And this is written in their books. And not only that, the wife of the son, she claimed that since Muhammad he flirted with her, Allah he forbid her husband from having sex with her. Each time he tried to have sex with her, Allah he make his private part swell. Do you want me to show you that, Mr. Free? Do you like to call me and you read it? And you will say to me, it doesn't say that, CP. Do you want to call me? Who want to call me and tell me it doesn't say that, CP? Do we have any Fifi here? Who want to call me and get me busted that it doesn't say that, CP? That Muhammad he flirt with the wife of his son, and Muhammad, after he flirt with the wife of his son, Allah he made a miracle. He made the private part of the husband swell. What kind of God is God? He made the penis of the husband swell. Why? He is the husband. If Allah is God, he should make Muhammad penis swell, because he is wishing to have a wife, she is not his. Isn't it true? It should be the opposite. So Allah he make the penis of the husband swell, not the one who is flirting with the wife, the stranger. And you can imagine Allah, he have the stick of Harry Potter. The poor husband, he come back home and he want to sleep with his wife. He take off his pant, he go to bed, and then Allah he hit him with the hammer. And the poor guy, his private part is not functioning no more. The more he get close to his wife, his penis is swell. He stay away, his penis go normal. It's a miracle, brother. It's a miracle. The miracle of the penis. While Jesus making the blind see, the dead raised from death, the one who cannot walk, Allah he was making penises swell. Is that true, Mohsen? Or I'm lying, my friend? Who is a Muslim when call me and say to me you are lying? Challenge. Anyone? Who is a Muslim will need to call me and challenge me to show it in the screen, and he will read it. Anyone? Any brave Muhammadan is proud? So look what you focus in. You try to convince us that Muhammad is a prophet, that Okay, Jesus' name mentioned 25 times, Adam mentioned 25 times, that's it, it's a miracle. This is the proof that Muhammad is a prophet. I will make a book and I will write your name 25 times, Donald Trump 25 times, Monica Lewinsky and Billy Clinton 25 times, and that will make me God. That's amazing, my friend. I will make a book about cheese. I will say the word cheese 100 times, the word milk 100 times, the word sugar 100 times, and the word stupid 100 times. And that will make me God. This is the logic of the Muhammadan. What about we read the Quran, where Allah He says that He created the human being from the backbone of the man. I hope you are secure in your backbone, my friend. Your God Allah, He never heard of testicles. Or the God who speak, He says that women have a sperm coming from their ribs. It doesn't say that, CP. No, it does say that. Or what about a prophet? Sorry. I apologize. I tried to hold it. Hold on. Allah, He loved me now. Have you ever heard of a God He loved those who sneeze? Finally, Allah is satisfied with the Christian prince. Look at this wisdom. Mr. 25. إن الله يحب العطاس ويكره التثاؤب. Allah, He loves those who sneeze and He hates those who do yawning. Do you see it? This is religion, my friend. This is a prophet of God talking, or somebody taking too much hashish. So now Allah, He liked me because I sneezed. It was a very strong sneeze, by the way. So Allah, He liked me now? Do you think Allah now He's sending me like a gift or something because I was sneezing? Is that His entertainment? Like, you know, we watch action movie, Allah, He watch a sneeze movie? It says here, Allah, He loved those who sneeze. And He hate those who He dislike yawning. When a man, he say what does that mean? Well, he's yawning. When he is yawning, indeed, Shaitan, he laugh from inside his opening. This is a prophet of God. When the last time you did yawning, Mr. Muhsin? So instead of looking for 25 Jesus, 25 Adam, look at the 25 stupidity here. This is God. God, Allah, He told Muhammad that He liked the one who sneezes. So Muhammad is sitting in his house, and then Allah, He called him, taradan, 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 and Muhammad, he answered, hello? Is that Muhammad? I told you, don't call me. Hold on, Muhammad. I told you, this is the Christian prince. And I told you, Christian prince, once at a time, don't come inside my house. I have wife here. I'm very jealous. Hold on. I'm not Christian prince. Are you sure? Yes, I'm not Christian prince. I am Allah. Oh, Allah, forgive me, please. Please forgive me, Allah. Forgive me, please. Forgive me. Forgive me, please, Allah. Listen, I want to tell you a secret which is personal. I'm listening. I love those who sneeze. Oh, okay. And I hate those who yawn. Oh, okay. I promise you, Allah, I will never do yawning. Sorry, I just did it. I just told you, I don't like the one who yawn. And you are yawning? Forgive me, Allah, please forgive me. I don't mean it. I'm going to sneeze immediately. Hatchoo, 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 hatchoo. This is God. This is a conversation between God and his prophet. Allah is revealing his top secret, that he likes sneezing, he hates yawning. And you are focusing in Isa and Adam mentioned 25 times in the Quran. This is what make Allah as Allah for you. Actually, this voice call between Allah and Muhammad needs some sound effect. I mean, even the Muslim will not accept Muhammad. I'm going to reveal a secret for you. I love sneezing. And I love those who sneeze. I hate yawning and those who do yawn. Aren't you afraid that when you yawn, Shaitan will jump in your opening garage? And he will laugh from inside your opening. The message is over. That's amazing. That's amazing. And by the way, how this message is delivered to Muhammad? This message delivered to Muhammad how? According to Muhammad, he used to receive inspiration of Allah as a sound of a bell. Sound of a bell? Yes, brother. Do you see it? And this is Sahih al-Bukhari, so you cannot say it's weak. I wish Muhammad can tell us how he translated the sound of the bell to be Arabic. We have to admit that Islam is a very, very advanced. Long before the Western they discover this. Translation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minas shaitanir rajim. I am receiving a sound of a bell. And let's sound like this. Tadadam, 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 tadadam. Tadadam, dot, tadadam. Dot, comma, tadadam. Quotation. Allah said in his message to me. Tadadam, 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 tadadam. Tadadam, 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 tadadam. Tadadam, tadadam, tam, 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 tadadam, tam, tam, tadadam, nam, nam, tadadam, nam, nam, tadadam, tam, 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 tam. Translation. I say to you, Muhammad, any woman she wanna give herself for you, she is more than welcome. And now this is the only privilege for you. Translation. What the heck with this guy? He received inspiration as the sound of a bell? But isn't he himself, he said just a few minutes ago, that the sound of the bell is the instrument of Shaitan? And angels will not enter a house, have a dog or a bell? Will not even accompany somebody is traveling with it. What's wrong with this guy? The bell is the instrument of Shaitan. Read it. The bell is the musical instrument of Shaitan. So how the bell is the musical instrument of Shaitan, yet Muhammad receiving a sound of a bell as revelation? Hold on. I'm receiving something. I get reservation. Okay. Okay, guys. I just received a revelation from Allah, and He's saying to you that the gas price is increased. Okay. Okay, this is the musical instrument of Shaitan, brother. We have to recognize the difference between them. This one is the revelation. This one is the musical instrument of Shaitan. But remember, brother, the name of Isa mentioned 25 times in the Quran, brother. That's what is matter, brother. The rest of the stupidity is not important. And I'm truly convinced that Muhammad is a prophet. Anything Muhsin wanna give us, my friend? Muhsin, are you there? If there's anything you want to share with us to convince us, we are Christians here. You know, you can convert as many as you want to Islam. I mean, who is like Muhammad? Muhammad, you see, we should not say even Muhammad without saying Dr. Muhammad. Muhammad is doctor, you know, he knew biology, he knew geology, he knew everything. As an example, Muhammad, he found that the river of Euphrates and Nile River, they are from heaven. Yeah. But the most important hadith I learned from the Prophet, peace be upon him, he said that if a man have orgasm first, the baby will be like the man. If the women have orgasm first, the baby will look like the women. So depend, my friend, I want you to listen carefully to this advice from the Prophet. He's a doctor. He's a very famous doctor. And he received this information from Allah. If you are ugly and not good looking, regardless if you are a male or a female, don't have orgasm first. Let your spouse come first, please. I mean, come on. For the sake of the baby. Because now we knew how the baby will look like. It depends who is going to have orgasm first. So if you are a rabbit who have orgasm after 2 seconds, the baby will look like you. He will be a rabbit. Wait. Let the one who is good looking between you come first. So we can guarantee at least the baby will look good. I mean, do you see the science here? Do we have to mention this hadith for you 25 times, Mr. Muhsin? That's a good question, Carolina. Carolina, she is saying, what if they come together? Me, that's really crazy. You will be half good looking, half good bad looking. You will be 50-50, 25 times, 25 times. That's pure science, my friend. That's just science. This is not this. Forget about religion now. This is science, you know. And actually, the only prophet who knew how long the sperm or the semen will live inside the women is the Prophet Muhammad. He discovered the time, the date, the hour. You will stay inside your mother. You as a sperm, as a semen, you will stay there for 40 days. 40 days. I mean, are you sure? Don't you think 40 days is too much? Why, he is on a vacation or what? 40 days as a semen? Really? Look, the hadith, look, brother. And look here in the translation, guys, the translation. Collecting the material of his body within 40 days. It says collecting material in his body. This is what it says in the hadith. You see how they try to cover the stupidity of Muhammad? Look at this. Collecting the creation of any one of you. Start with the process of collecting the material for your body within 40 days. This is what the hadith is saying. Oh boy. We move a little bit, we will find something different. The human put in together in the womb of his mother in 40 days. Move little bit. Collecting in the womb of his mother for 40 days. Like, what the heck? You put together in the mother womb for 40 days. Let us go from the beginning and see how the story changed. The Prophet of Allah, he said, that you are gathered in the form of semen in the womb of your mother for 40 days. Do you see the word semen? What happened to the word semen? How the word semen is gone. Semen. And it doesn't say womb, by the way. It says button, which means belly. Button in Arabic means two things, either the belly or the stomach. 40 days as a seaman. Why? Your vacation? Is that Alibaba and the 40 thief? And then 40 days as a congealed dead blood. The Abdul said the Arabic does not say that. It's here we go. It's in front of you. No, here we go. Let's show the Arabic. Here we go. يجمع خلقه في بطن أمه 40 يوما. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. I'm going to open the link in Google browser so we can click at Google Translation. You know what I mean? This way we will have it two translations side by side. Google Translation and the original translation from the website. Is that fair? Is that fair? Here we go. Look what I will do. I will zoom out. Here we go. I don't know why this here coming so big, the text. That means okay. All right. I will zoom out and I will click translate to English. Now, so we will have two translations side by side. One done by the Muslims in the right and the left, and one here is going to be by Google. Let us do it. Translate to English. You are my witnesses. Live on air. All right. Google now is translating. The page could not be translated. Why? 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 It says to me here, look, this page could not be translated. Why? Let us try again. Hold on. Option. Let us see option. English to English? No, we want Arabic to English. Crazy. Arabic to English. Here we go. Translate. Here we go. Bingo. 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 Bingo, bingo, bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Okay. You bring his creation. Hold on. Ibn Mas'ud, may Allah pleased with him, said, the Messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, the truth, a truthful, if any of you bring the creation of his mother, womb for 40 days as a sperm. You see the word sperm? This is Google translation, brother. Do you see it? "40 days as a sperm." Why not 39 days? As we know, according to science, the semen of a man can live maximum of 5 days. Maximum. Not 40 days. Pure science. That's it. Muhammad is stuck, and you will be a congealed blood for 40 days too. And then you will be a lump for 40 days too. The total is 120 days. You are gone. You are done. All right. Well, I don't know. We changed the topic to talk about to the Muslims who they are here, but look like Muhsin is gone. I don't know what happened to him. Do you know that in China 23 million people are trapped because of coronavirus? My friend, I know. But what I can do about it? I mean, you know what you can do. You know, through history, human beings, they used to suffer a lot from bacteria and viruses, and millions of people die. So now we are lucky that there is science is way advanced and they can fight it. So let us hope that this one will be the same as the one before it, and they will be able to fight it. Yeah, how Adam, he knew that the sun will set exactly. But you know, Adam is smart. Adam at that time, not like Adam today, my friend. He knew. He told Allah, finish me before the sun set. Yeah. All right. Well, as long as there is no more Muslims, look like the Muslims disappear. I think maybe Mr. Muhsin now is gathering his forces to convince us. He noticed that it's not working. The 25 number is not working. So we have to find a way to convince those Christians that Muhammad is a prophet. By the way, any one of you can be prophet. So just say any stupid things, and after 1,000 years they happen, they will say you are a prophet. You said that 1,000 years ago. Let me make a prophecy. I believe time will come and airplanes will not be driven by anyone in the airplane. I'm talking about passengers. Time will come that human beings will not go to work. Machines will work. Time will come and the human being, he will not even eat. You know? He will be provided with electronic supplement. Time will come and a human being will be able to have a vision which he never had before. I mean, all those they can happen. That would not make me a prophet. Right? Mr. Muhsin, he said you are a crazy man. Why you deleted his message, Karan? Anyone he say that, don't delete his message, please. Muhsin, the one is a crazy is the one who says that the sperm of a man stay inside the woman for 40 days. The one is a crazy is the one who says if a woman have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl, and if a man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. The one is a crazy is the one who promised you women with big boobs in heaven. Or he promised you in heaven that you will have endless penis. I mean, imagine Muhsin, he live in China, and now they have corona. And China now are trying to stop corona from spreading. But Muhsin penis is extending, going behind the galaxy. How China can stop corona if Muhsin, who live in China, his penis is endless? Have you ever heard of a crazy guy like this who promised you endless? What you would do with endless penis? Your wife is next to you. What he would do? You turn? Your wife is next to you in the bed. Your penis is endless. Where is it going to go? What if your penis, by mistake, he took the wrong turn and he went in the Amazon River, and those fish who eat everything, what they call them, guys, the fish there in the Amazon River? What they call them? What if you go in the river? I mean, those Amazon fish, they will eat your private part alive, my friend. You will be a big, I mean, you will have fun. What kind of a prophet this prophet is? You tell me. Why you are so quiet? You call me crazy. Why am I crazy? What I said is, you know, to make me crazy. Did I promise you 1 mile butt? Did I say to you that Shaitan, he take care from your anus when you pray? Have you ever heard of a prophet say that? That when you bend over to pray, Shaitan, he will take care from your anus and he will not stop until he make you fart and he hear it and he smell it. Who is the crazy? A prophet of God saying that Shaitan. Hey Muhsin, I want you to be honest with me. When the last time you felt somebody playing with your anus, taking hair from your anus? Because if you say to me you never felt that, that's mean Muhammad is a liar. Let me find the hadith so you will not say I'm lying. Because, you know, he will say he's lying. You know them. We show them the story, we show them, hey, da'if. You know, da'if, this is da'if. Let us see who is the crazy. I have the height in front of me, but I'm just trying to find an official website. Let us see. Man, oh man. Actually, I found many videos. I wish I can play them about scholars explaining how Shaitan, he take hair from your anus when you pray. All right. The funny, I'm finding the hadith in Google book. In Google book, you cannot translate the page. Let us see this one. Here we go. We found it in different website. All right. Let us zoom out and translate. إن الشيطان ليأتي أحدكم وهو في صلاته فيأخذ بشعرة من دبره فيمدها فيرى أنه أحدث فلا ينصرف حتى يسمع صوتا أو يجد ريحا. Shaitan, he come to you when you are praying, and he will take hair from your anus, dibruhu. فيمدها فيرى, so he will straight the hair out. He will pull it out. And then he wait until you fart, and he will not leave until he hear it and he smell it. Let us zoom out so we can click at Google Translation. Translate. All right. Shaitan will come to you while you are in your prayer, and he will take a hair from your backbone. It doesn't say backbone, it says your anus. Are you there, Muhsin? Muhsin, are you there? This is a prophet of God talking, and then Shaitan, he will extend the hair. He will extend the hair in your anus, and he will not leave until he hear the sound of the fart and he smell it. What do you say? In different hadith it says that Shaitan, he play with your butt. He play with your anus. And you are saying to me, I am the one who's crazy? And for sure this hadith will, they will say it's da'if. And it's embarrassing. Very embarrassing. All right. It says anus, so scroll down. Well, I know it says anus. It says, yeah. It says dibrahu. Dibrahu is anus. Anyway, So, my friends, as you see, like, it's a shame we are talking about Muhammad when supposedly we are going to talk about Happy Saturday and Sunday. But Muslims came to the ground, and that forced us to go into the direction. Maybe we can help some Muslims to leave the cult of Muhammad. And if you read how the baby is created in the Quran, you will die laughing. Claiming that you are created from a sperm who became a congealed dead blood. All right. Well, the important for us, I mean, Islam is so clear to us, I mean, it's very easy. And I'm very thankful, by the way, that we have those books. Because many, they can get confused, and many, they are weak. Satan is very powerful. Until now, there are some people, they might believe in Muhammad as a prophet. And even you will see somebody converting to Islam. This is how foolish a human being can be. I mean, if a fool like Muhammad can fool you, how fool are you? Seriously, how fool are you if a fool like Muhammad can fool you? How fool are you to believe that there is heaven full of women and women have no panties and their legs is up waiting for you if you say Shahada? What about Allah? He sent me some of those women right now. A lot of women, what I would do with them? Especially all of them, they look the same. I mean, this is the most stupid idea. Guys, imagine you have a million wives, 10 million. All of them, they look the same. They have the same voice, the same eyes, the same face, the same hair, the same height, and even the same name, Hur. You say Hur, everybody say me? I mean, this is the most stupid idea ever. It's boring. It's stupid. Who need all those women who they are one woman? Because simply they are one woman. They are one woman. All of them look the same. If you have my book, Sex and Allah, you will see that it says all of them, they are all one woman. CP, I am a female. Itamara, who said that you are not female? I'm not sure what do you mean. I'm not even talking about you. What do you have to do with my topic? Yeah. Who is this woman who converted to Christianity? Qatila. Well, this woman, she married to Muhammad. The Muslim, they said he married her, but he did not, she did not move to his house. And then she looked like she discovered that Muhammad is a fraud. So she left him and she married a Christian man. Her name is Qatila bint Qais, and I respect her, And she became a Christian. Anyone? Qatila. Qatila, actually, the name is strange because Qatila, it's like saying it's the one is killed. It is what Qatila mean. But in these days, the people, they have like strange names which we don't use today. Who wanna call me? Reference? Okay, well, let us see if I can find you something in English. Qatila, the wife of the Prophet. I'm searching just in English now. See if I can find you something to share. Otherwise, everything I have is in Arabic. Until now, I got nothing in English. Nobody's talking about her. Let us see if we change the letter Qatila. Yeah, nothing in English. Well, look like I have only to give you something in Arabic, and then you have to use Google Translation. All right. Many website. I'm trying to find you something easy to use Google Translation. Okay, this website, you can use Google Translation. They are asking, who is the woman who married after the Prophet, you know? Let us see this one. You can open this link. And then you click at Google Translation and translate. All right. Do you hear the fire department? My place here is not far away from the fire department. No, this is not Khadija. We're not talking about Khadija. We're talking about a woman. Her name is Qatila. She did marry after Muhammad. And she left Islam. She became a Christian. She married to a Christian man. All right. So, let us forget about Muhammad and the crazy stuff. It's also here. Also here where? I thought it was in a plane at first. Well, I don't live far away from the airport too. There's an airport here too. Who was Waraqa ibn Nawfal? Nawfal, not Novel. Waraqa, I believe he is the real father of Muhammad. He is a person who was establishing a cult like Jehovah's Witnesses. He is the founder of Islam. زينب بنت محمد كانت مسيحية وماتت مسيحية. I'm not sure about that. And Muhammad, he don't have any daughters, by the way. Those are not his daughters. Those are daughters of Khadija. All right. It is here. Forget about Muhammad and the stupidity of Muhammad. Enough is enough. Time to jump on the air. La 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 la. Look at this picture. I mean, you know, the camera is amazing. Do you sleep with these lies every day? Look at this, Mohsen. Everything we said we show on the screen, and this crazy guy saying lies. Here we go. Look at this guy. Did I say anything without showing the reference in the screen? Are you mentally ill? Are you literally mentally ill? Everything I said, I show it in the screen, and you are saying to me, do you sleep with those lies? I mean, how stupid are you? Not a single thing I said, it's not in the screen from your website, from your Islamic hadith. Showing, giving the link, showing the reference, showing the numbers. And then you say to me, you sleep with those lies? No, my friend, you sleep with your stupidity. Because you are suffering and you cannot believe it, how stupid your prophet, so you accusing me of lying when I'm showing you what is written there. Okay, Mohsen, I have a challenge for you. Which one of the lies I said is a lie? I will post for you and I will call you in Skype right now and I will make you read it. Is that fair, guys? Because if I'm lying, get me busted. Call me right now. Tell me this hadith you said does not exist. Which one? Choose anyone. You can jump in the air like those guys too. You know, Mohsen, you remind me of a monkey who converted to Islam, and then he wanted to practice Sharia law. Is it true that, Mohsen, that monkeys are Muslims and they practice Sharia? Are you there, Mohsen, or I'm lying? Mohsen, is it true that monkeys are Muslims and they practice Sharia law? Hello? Mohsen? What happened to Mohsen? I mean, what's wrong? My friend Mohsen, are you there? Is it true that monkeys are Muslims and they practice Sharia law? Or either you say it's true or you say it's a lie. What happened to this guy? See how twist? Okay, guys, did he see how twist you are? Okay, here we go. Let us see the hadith. He said, I am a twist. Let us see who's a twist. Here we go. This is one of the companions of your prophet saying, during the pre-Islamic period of ignorance, I saw a she-monkey surrounded by a number of monkeys. They were stoning it because it had committed illegal sexual intercourse. Do you see it? Sharia law. Stoning to a female who committed adultery, brother. Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 3849. If you have my book, Sex and Allah, you will see the full version of the story. That the husband, he was sleeping over her hand, over the arm of the wife, Miss Chimpanzee. And then another monkey, he come from behind the tree and looked like he have a big banana. You know what I'm talking about. She left her husband's head slowly and she went behind the tree and she did boom boom. When she came back, brother, the husband, he woke up. This is the husband. He is shocked. He sniffed her private part and he smelled semen. And he started screaming. And then all the monkeys, they gather together and the Sheikh, Zakir Naik, and they decide to stone the monkey to death. And this is the hadith in front of you. So who is a liar here? And who is the crazy? You know, I really feel sorry for the husband. I mean, the husband is the last one to know. Like, look, you wake up in the morning. You know, like you are happy and like what the heck? My wife, she was cheating on me. You know, I feel sorry for this monkey. I mean, look at him. No respect. What kind of a female monkey she is, this Muslima? Are you there, Muhsin? Explain to us how those monkeys are practicing Sharia law. There's millions of embarrassing hadith. Most of them, they are in Arabic. Hey, come on, man. Husband, it's okay. Take it easy, man. I mean, look at you. Look at you. I mean, I don't blame her for cheating. Hey, close your mouth. You know? I mean, do you blame the wife for finding a brand new boyfriend? You know? She found a new, a cute husband, boyfriend. Very cute, you know? And he is very qualified to be a perfect, spouse. This is the new guy. And the funny, they are stoning the female. Where is the male? I mean, what kind of a Sharia law, this Sharia law? You are stoning the female. Where is the male? Are you there, Muhsin? Muhsin, I want you to be honest. Do this picture remind you of yourself when you call me crazy? Because either me who come with those stories, I mean, either me or the one who come with the story is the crazy. You tell me who is the crazy. Be honest. Even monkeys are Muslims. What is left? Okay, hold on. You remind me of something. Forget about monkeys now. Do you believe that your prophet, he think lizards are Jews? Lizards are Jews? Yes, brother. And this is Sahih Hadith. They brought him a lizard to eat him. Your prophet refused because he thought this is a Jew. Read it. We were in army with the messenger and we got some lizard. I roasted one lizard and brought it to the messenger of Allah and placed it before him. He took a stick and he counted his fingers. Look how smart Muhammad, man, this guy is a genius. And then he said, a group from the children of Israel was transformed into an animal of the land. And I do not know which animal it was. He did not eat it, no forbid it. Your prophet, he think, okay, hold on. So if you will not eat it because you are not sure what animal the Jews became, so you should not eat animal, you should be vegetarian. Correct, guys? I mean, do you see the stupidity? If you are not going to eat this lizard because you are not sure what animal Allah he made them, that means you should not eat any animal because it can be any animal. Stupidity. And what make Muhammad believe that Allah he made those animals, those Jews lizard? Isn't it the Quran says pigs and monkeys? Why now he is saying they are lizard? Let us show you a different one. Where is the hadith? Here we go. The same. Lizard. The Jews are lizard. I mean, you guys, you're a prophet just because they have 5 fingers, and the Jews that have 5 fingers, that means they are Jews? You mustn't have 5 fingers, don't you? How cute. Let us see if the lizard look like a Jew, by the way. And I'm not sure. I'm going to make like a study about this intelligence of the prophet. I mean, how in the world this man Muhammad, this madman, he think that a lizard is a Jew? And you are saying to me, I am the crazy? Let me call him, see if he speak Hebrew. Habibi lizard, Habibi lizard. Do you hear me, Habibi? Lizard? I'm Jacques Sharon, Habibi. Do you hear me? Do you like to buy some jewelry? If you like to buy some jewelry, I have some diamond for you. Habibi lizard, you can call me in Tel Aviv, and I will give you my phone number, and please you call me, because I'm going to send money to call you, okay? Because my phone bill has become big, I cannot call you. Habibi lizard, you hear me, Habibi? Obviously, your prophet is mentally ill. He think a lizard is a Jew. I mean, how in the world he got to this point? And look like he is listening now. Oh boy. Oh boy. A prophet who he think that the Jew are lizard, he have to be mentally ill. I mean, it doesn't matter how you hate them, I understand, but come on. Just because the lizard have 5 fingers, he is a Jew? What this man he is thinking? What is in his head? What is moving there? Brothers and sisters, I'm going to introduce for you my friend Benjamin Netanyahu. Our friend here, Benjamin Netanyahu, he is going to introduce things for you. This is Benjamin Netanyahu now. This is the Prime Minister of Israel. He's a lizard. And actually, we wish we can stop here. Muhammad, he went far with his stupidity to the point he think even rats are Orthodox Jews. Rats are what? Orthodox Jews. Let me show you. You think I'm joking? No. Oh boy. Where is the hadith? Here we go. Look, listen to the wisdom, brother. Listen to the wisdom. Are you there, Muhsin? Muhsin, are you there, my friend? Listen carefully. The Prophet said, a group of Israelites were lost. Nobody knows what they did. Look at the honesty. The Prophet now, look. I mean, he knew everything. Suddenly, he did not know what they did. He knew that the nation of Israel is lost. He knew they transformed and they are cursed. But what he did exactly, he don't know. So look how honest he is. But I do not see them except that they were caused and changed into rats. Rats. Allah made the Jews rats. I am going to do a special geology, biology, geology, whatever you call it, study. And I'm going to check it out. Look at this discovery. I mean, the prophet was telling the truth, brother. Look at the eyes. This is the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. Your prophet, Muhsin, is not only mentally ill, he is suffering from a diarrhea in his head. A rat. The rat are Jews, and they are Orthodox, and they are following the Torah, because this is what the hadith is saying. Let us talk to him and see if he speaks Hebrew. Shalom alaikum. Salam alaikum. Ah, you understand very well. He did not answer because this is English. We have to speak Hebrew, you know. I have some diamonds for sale. Are you interested? He's not answering. Do you hear me? I don't know. He's not moving. You should know how many Christians killed the Jews in history. Look at this stupid idiot. Look at this stupid idiot. Nobody killed Jews as you did. And by the way, Hitler, when he killed the Jews, he wasn't a Christian. He was killing Christians, and you Muslim, you joined his army. Actually, all the army who killing the Jews, it was Muslims from Bosnia. Go on, read. And this way, you Muslims, you love Hitler. And, you know, let us say, Muhsin, you are telling the truth. What does this have to do with our topic? Aren't you ashamed of your stupid prophet? Why you are changing the topic? I will tell you. You are trying to find an exit. No, my friend, we are the one who protect the Jews. Your prophet, he killed 900 of them in one day. Your prophet is Hitler in his time. And we are the one who protected the Jews. And you Muslims, you fought in the side of Hitler. Go read history. Many volunteer and they join the army of Hitler. And even your filthy prophet, he said, time will come and the Muslims will kill every Jew. And if a Jew, he try to hide behind a tree or a stone, the tree and the stone will say, come, there is a Jew behind me, kill him. Let us go back to the topic, because Muhsin, he find it very embarrassing that his prophet is mentally ill. He thinks that Jews are rats. But why Muhammad, he thought that Jews are rats? Look how smart this guy, guys. Look at this. Look how deep he is thinking. He is a person of logic and reasoning. He did not just say the Jews are rats. No, he said they are Orthodox Jews. Look, he said, except that they were cursed and changed into rats. 4. This will remind me that Allah, he prayed 4, not 2. 4 is the reasoning. Look at your prophet intelligence. 4. If you put a milk of a she-camel in the front of a rat, it will not drink it. And if you put the milk of a sheep, it would drink it. If. Look at this logic. He discovered the reason why they are Jews. Anyone who rejects the Messiah is a rat? Well, thank you very much. That is your prophet. Your prophet, he rejected the Messiah. First, he called him Isa, which is not the name of the Messiah. Secondly, he rejected that he is divine, and that means he has rejected the Messiah. Number 3, he ordered to kill his followers. Number 4, the Jews, they accepted the Messiah. All the disciples of Jesus are Jews, you idiot. And the Jews are the one who bring Christianity to us. And you are officially a fool. You have no idea that the Jews are the first Christians. The Jews are the first Christians before us, before me as an Arab. Foolish, like your prophet. And look, you will do anything to avoid the stupidity of your prophet. Are you willing to answer how a man, he have a brain, he will say such a statement? Because rats don't drink she-camel, that make them Jews? Will you Muslims don't drink whiskey? And donkeys don't drink whiskey. Does that mean you are a donkey? By the way, Muslims, they drink whiskey more than anything. Actually, they not only they drink alcohol, they buy perfume and they drink it in Saudi Arabia. This is how much they are addicted to drinking. Anyway, we are done with this Muhsin. We will not let him disturb us anymore. We go back to our topic. Forget about the rats. Actually, rats are 1 million times more useful than Muhammad. At least they are part of the food chain of many animals. What is the benefit of Muhammad? What Muhammad he brought to this earth? Except disaster and security check for 5 hours in the airport, 10 hours in the airport, delay in your airplane, paying more for your ticket and tax for security. Have you ever heard of an airplane are terrified because of a rat? No, they are terrified because of Muhammad. Have you ever heard of a rat exploding himself in a bus? Never. Have you ever heard of a rat kidnapping a child, she is 6 years old, and raping her? Never. By the way, the Quran says that all animals are Muslims, and they have Quran. Another stupidity of this man Muhammad. Chapter 6, verse number 36. There is not an animal that lives in this earth, nor being that flies in wings, but it's a part of communities like you. Nothing have we omitted of the book. Look at the stupidity. And then Allah will gather them in the judgment day. Allah is going to judge. Actually, Muhammad, he have a hadith that Allah will judge between two goats are fighting. Allah will judge between two goats are fighting. Meh. They are Muslim goats. Yeah, Muhammad, he killed Qurfa. She was over the 85 years old. Some they say even 90. And he cut her 2 pieces. He teared her up alive between 2 camels. He tied her legs to 2 camels. Look how filthy he is. Yeah. All right, let's change the topic. Let's think about something nicer and happier than the stupidity of Muhammad and the madness of this idiot. Muhammad the fool. Camel urine guy. Brother, I have a sickness, brother. Can I drink something? That is a Christian, is made by Christians. That is a Christian lie made by Christians. Get out of here, Muhsin. I gave you enough patience, and you are just a scam like your prophet. Get lost. I'm having patience with you for the last 2 hours, and you are dishonest, and you are a filthy creature. If you have a dignity, you will not say it's a lie. Everything I'm showing you, it's in the screen, you donkey. And by the way, look what your prophet said about you. If you raise your head before the Imam, Allah will make your head as a donkey. You tell me, did you raise your head before the Imam? I'm sure you did many times. And that explains why you have a head of a donkey. Here we go. This is your prophet saying that about you. This is the wisdom of your prophet. Muhammad SAWS of MM is shortwave FMWAM radio station. Does anyone who raises his head before the Imam not fear that Allah may turn his head into a head of a donkey? Is that the wisdom of Buddha? I mean, Buddha with the belly, he did not come with this hilly. What kind of a prophet this prophet is? He is talking to you as a bunch of kids trying to scare you. Don't raise your head, okay? If you raise your head, Allah will make your head the head of a donkey. Okay? I mean, you must be a certified donkey to believe in this prophet. A head of a donkey. What about the head of a giraffe? I mean, what's wrong with this guy? This guy, he have a mental illness. He made the Jews rats. He made them pigs and monkeys. He made them lizard. And now he is making the Muslims monkeys, the donkeys. In different hadith, by the way, he said the Muslim will become pigs and monkeys too. I mean, this person, he sounds like a Hindu. Sound like a Hindu. This is what the Hindu believe. That if you do bad, you will come back to life in different form, and depend how bad it is, how bad you will be. Correct? This person have crazy. Look what he said about the Muslim. They will be pigs and monkeys. What the hadith? Let me try to remember what the hadith was. I'm getting old, man. Look at this hadith here. The Prophet said, here we go, this is about the mice, not about the rat. But anyway, let's see, show the hadith about Muslims will become pigs and monkeys. Where is it? Here we go. We want the hadith where he make the Muslims monkeys and pigs too. Yeah, actually all of those same, but they are not mentioning that what he will make them. You see, he will make transformation, but we want let us see. Here we go. Read carefully. People among my nation will drink wine, calling it by another name. Yeah, they call it Black Label. And a musical instrument, and they will be played with them, and singing girls will sing for them. Allah will cause the earth to swallow them up and will turn them into monkeys and pigs. Do you see it? Do you see it? All of you Muslims watch music. Did Allah make any of you pigs and monkeys? All of you watch TV, all of you watch movies, all of you even you watch porn. Actually, number one people in the world who search for porn are Muslims. Go and search Google right now. How come nobody became a monkey? The only monkey I see is Zakir Naik. I don't remember anyone at the time. The rest are Fifi and Mimi. They are not monkey yet. Even Muslim, I mean, this guy is mentally ill. Anyone don't accept him, don't follow him. He scared the people by these pigs and monkeys. Here we go, Mahsan, you will be a monkey. Did you hear music? Okay, have fun. You wake up tomorrow in the morning, you find yourself a pig. A cute pig. And my neighbor will take you and make you a barbecue. My neighbor, he's obsessed with pigs. Wake up in the morning, you find yourself a pig, and then you go in back and you open the door. My neighbor, he grab you, he make you barbecue. Have fun. The Jews, pigs and monkeys. The Christian, Allah will erase their faces and their eyebrows. I don't have eyebrows, by the way. I don't have face. My face in my back. According to Muhammad, those who make fun of Allah and His Prophet, Allah will erase their faces, and He will erase their eyebrows and their eyes, and He will put their mouth back in their neck. It's in the Quran. This is Quran, this is not Hadith. Christians should not eat pigs. My friend, Jesus, He said, it's not what goes inside your mouth will make you unclean. It's what comes from your mouth. And that makes sense. So the naive one, they don't understand the Bible. You see, when God, He says something to us, that's for our benefit. So pork is not healthy, really, as a food. And the Bible forbid pork for a reason. Because pigs, they eat anything. And at that time, pigs, they grow in the field and they eat anything in their way, including dead bodies. So it was for a reason. However, nobody is forcing you to eat pigs. And this was made for your benefit, for your health, not for God. If you eat pig or you eat shit, excuse my language, it doesn't affect God, it affects you. So you are being stupid. Who care? Do you think God, He care really if you eat pig or not? This is for your benefit. This is why Jesus said Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for Sabbath. Stupidity is amazing. Many people don't understand that what is in the Bible about forbidding for you from doing as food is just for your benefit, as a health benefit. It's not because of God. God don't care what you eat. God, He created everything for man to enjoy. Everything. Everything exists in this earth is created for the benefit of the man, including insect. So it's not what you eat will make you dirty, and this is the word of the Bible. It's what comes from your mouth. It's not what go out, not go inside your mouth. It's what come out from the mouth. So don't be foolish. Don't be the same as the Muslims. Abdul Aziz Ahmad. What is my Skype? Why you want to call me Abdul Aziz Ahmad? This is you, Mohsen, right? You came back with a different name? You got enough for today, Mohsen. People are very limited, you know. There's many people, by the way, they are the same, the Muslims, the same as the Muslims and the same as the Jews. We Christians should not eat this, we should not eat that. You think God, He care really if you eat this and that? That's what will make you good for God? The food you eat? This what make you good? If you drink Pepsi, you are not a good person for Him? Use your brain. Your tongue will make you dirty, not your food. Your behavior Jesus said, from their fruits you shall know them, not from their food. So should we keep Sabbath or Sunday? On Sunday, please tell us. You see, there's nothing that's called Sabbath and Saturday, my friend, and Sunday. You see, this is what Jesus said. Sabbath made for... We just read before we start Matthew 12. Go read it. Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for Sabbath. So Sabbath made for your rest, for your comfort. The Jews, they are very greedy people. They used to force themselves and force even their servant to work 7 days, 24 hours a day. So that rule was made to stop them from abusing themselves and abusing others. Otherwise, any day you designate to God is a Sabbath. This is not about Saturday. Sabbath is not Saturday. Sabbath is any day for God. Which means you take it as a holiday. This is what they call it, holy day. A day where you relax, you worship, you be thankful for the Lord, for His gift. It's for your benefit, it's not for God. If you work in Saturday or not, do you think that will affect God? I mean, a human being is very silly. It's like a kid. This is exactly how the Jews, they thought. They said to him, is it lawful for a person to heal somebody in Saturday? Jesus is making the blind see. Jesus is making the one who cannot walk. And they are worried about Saturday. So what Jesus said to them? Sabbath is made for the man. Not the man was made for Sabbath. The law itself is made for the man. Not the man was made for the law. And this is why we reject Islam. Because in Islam, you became a slave of the law. You became a slave of ritual. You became a slave of routine and stupidity. While in fact, God do not need your ritual. God, He do not need your holiday. God, He don't even need your prayer. It's you who need it. God need nothing from you. Nothing. It is you who need God. It's you who need Saturday. It's you who need rest. It's you who need food. It's you who need the prayer. It's you who need salvation. It's you who need forgiveness. You need nothing. You see, whatever you do, you are not doing it to God. You are doing it yourself. Yeah, Antonia, I believe you. I believe you. Yeah. And I think you used to be the Pope, right? And you are Mother Teresa. Let me introduce myself to you. I used to be Prophet Muhammad and now I'm a Christian. Yeah. Stupidity. Every day, even Jesus needs Father, God, Allah. Here we go. You just left Islam, you stupid idiot, because you just admitted that Jesus have a father and his name is God. This is how stupid you are. Get lost. And no, Jesus, he do not need a father. He have a father. It's not about need. God is a 3-person in one. And the Quran confirmed that Jesus himself is a 3-in-1. He is the Word, He is the man, and He is the Spirit of God. If you are a man, call me right now so we can laugh at you and I will make you read it. So we as a Christians, we should think carefully. Don't be limited like the Jews and the Muslims. And don't be really especially like the Muslims. Because Muslims is an empty belief. You know, it's just a routine, rituals, but it's empty from inside. Nothing spiritual. Christianity is about the spirit. It's about you believing. It's about you being truthful. It's not about you praying in the corner. This is why Jesus said, Don't be like the hypocrite who pray in the corners. He don't need your prayer. When you want to pray, which means you want to talk to me, go to your closet. Nobody shall see you. Speak to me, which means be honest, be truthful. Don't do things to show off. So the Jews are the same as the Muslims. They are doing Sabbath to show off. The Muslims, they are doing Hajj to show off. They are kissing a stone because they are pagan and show off. But who need a stone? And what kind of God he need you to kiss a stone so you will be forgiven? And what kind of God he need you to kiss a stone so the stone will witness for you? We are a Christian, my friend. We are a Christian who believe in a living Lord who is between us. The Messiah, he said, every two mention my name, I will be between them, I will be with them. We do not need stones, and rituals is not what will save us. Many people, because they are so naive, they think and concentrate of rituals. Like lighting a candle. That's wonderful. It's good. But what about feeding a poor person? Isn't it better than lighting a candle? What about lighting a candle in a spiritual way? Guide someone to Christ. Many people speak about eating this and eating that. What about cleaning your mouth first? Stop saying the F word. Respect your parents. Be nice to your neighbors. Be nice to your people. Be nice to everybody around you. While Muhammad was teaching his followers, if you eat a pig, you became dirty, yet he was teaching them to rape women and to beat their own wives. He was teaching them that you can lie in 3 cases. Number 1, lying to your wife. I mean, how that can be from God? Lying to your wife. The mouth of the devil. This is the mouth of the devil who teach you that lie to your wife is okay. While Jesus says to us that the father of all lies is the devil. Question, is this CP why God keeping us waiting? I don't understand you, my friend. What does this mean? Why Joseph is the only person in the Bible his name mean different to different people? Why Joseph in the Bible that his name means two different people? I'm not sure. You know, guys, if you want to make a question, make it clear. Otherwise, don't ask the question. I think some people, when they write a question, half of the question is still in their head and half of the question became in text. And then it's your time to understand what the question is. Exactly. Christianity is way deeper than food and drink. Christianity is living God, living with God, not about food and silly stuff. However, when God, he gave us advices, that's for our benefit. Which means, if God said don't eat pork, well, that because there is a reason. It's for your benefit. It's not the opposite. So don't be like a very shallow person, you know. Christianity is way more than, you know, ritual and lighting candles, you know, just praying to God or wave your hand to Jesus. This is not Christianity. Christianity is you giving fruits to Jesus. The time will come and the Lord will ask you what you did. Where Jesus said, worship me. Look at this, a silly question. Did you read the Bible? Did you read the Bible? You never did read the Bible, because if you ever read the Bible, you will never ask this question. So now if I show you Jesus saying, worship me, do you worship him? You will say no. So why you are asking? I will tell you why. Because you are stupid. Copy paste. All the Bible says that Jesus say, worship me. You see, Each time Jesus say I am in the English translation, he is saying I am Yahweh. Yahweh is I am. Yahweh is the name of God, or let us say the title of God in Christianity, in Judaism. And Jesus saying many times, I am Yahweh. I am your God. But the fool you don't see it. Did Jesus say, I am the light? How he can be the light? I am the life. How the man can be the life? I am the resurrection. I am the truth. I am the truth. Those are names your God he stole from Jesus. If you go to the 99 names of Allah, you will see Allah claiming to be the truth. But Jesus said 600 years, I am the truth. Your Allah, Aka Muhammad, he came after him and he says, I am the truth. Jesus 600 years before Allah, he said, I am the light. 600 years after, Allah claimed to be the light. And you are saying to me where Jesus says, I am God, worship me? You are very silly. Copy paste, people. Copy paste questions. All the Bible is saying, Jesus says, I am God, worship me. All over. The Messiah, he asked the Jews, he said to them, what do you say of David? What do you say what? Of David. They said he is the son of the Messiah, sorry. They said he is son of David. The Messiah, he said to them, well, if he is the son of David, then how David called him God? Where Jesus says, I am God, worship me. Where the Messiah said, I am God, worship me. Let me show you this. This is just to feed your ignorance and to show you and to teach you not even ever to learn or to learn about Christianity from the Muslims. They lie to you. This is Matthew chapter 22. All right? Matthew chapter 22. Read carefully with me. The Messiah is talking. Yeshua, which means Yeshua, Yeshua al-Masih, Yeshua, answer and said to them, you do err because you do not understand the scripture, neither the mighty work of God. For in the resurrection of the dead, they do not take wives, neither do men have wives, but they are like angels. You see, he got your prophet busted. There's nothing in the day of resurrection. There's nothing in heaven about women having sex and men having sex with women. That's a lie. They will be like angels of God in heaven. But concerning the resurrection of the dead, have you not read that was spoken to you by God, who said, I am the living God, the God of Abraham? So who said that? God, before he said, I am the living God, the God of Abraham. And then the Messiah, he continued speaking. He said to them, but when the Pharisees heard that he had silenced those people who they are around him, the Jews, he silenced everybody. They could not refute him. They could not answer him. Then he said to them, Yeshua, he said to them, you shall love the Lord Jehovah your God from all your heart. They asked him, what is the greatest law to follow? What is the best? He said, you shall love your Lord Jehovah from your God, from all your heart, from all your soul, from all your power, from all your mind. This is the great and the first commandment. And the second, which is like, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. On those two commandments depend all written law of the prophets. But the Pharisees were assembled. Yeshua asked them and said to them, "You are saying, what are you saying about the Messiah? What do you think about the Messiah? Whose son is he?" They were saying to him, "The son of David." He said to them, "And then how did David by spirit calling him the Lord Jehovah? For he said, the Lord Jehovah said to my Lord, sit at my right hand still, or until sit at my right hand until I place your enemy under your feet." Therefore David called him the Lord Jehovah. How is he his son? No one was able to answer him. Do you see Jesus claiming to be Jehovah? Are you there, Muslim? I forgot you don't even know what Jehovah means. You are an ignorant Muslim. Do you see it? And they say to you, where is Jesus is God in the Old Testament? This is from the Old. He's quoting from the Old Testament. This is Old Testament. This is not New Testament. This part here, when he said to them, well, if he is his son, then how he is calling him my God? Right? Right? If there is any significance to it, like Messiah ben Joseph in Jewish belief, my friend, the Messiah is okay. The Messiah, Mary and Joseph, they are married. Engagement for the Jews is the same as marriage, which means they are married, but they did not live together. So when Mary, she delivered a son, that son is a son of Joseph by birth. So what is the difficulty for you? He is a son of Mary and he is a son of Joseph. So by marriage, Joseph is the father. In reality, he is not. This is why the Jews, they did not go after Mary to stone her to death, because that will be, if she is not married, she will be committing adultery. But she is married. Engagement for the Jews is a full marriage, but there is no sexual relationship yet. But legally, she is his wife. Do you understand? I answered you, Abdul. How Jesus can be son of God if he is also son of David and son of Joseph? You are being stupid now. Get out of here. Son of David, this is not, he is not a son of David. He just answered you. He just refuted you. Did you see? I'm showing even the screen in front of you, you idiot. He is neither the son of David and neither the son of Joseph. He is a son of God. But by birth, he is a son of Joseph. And Joseph and Mary is from the blood of David. So by blood, he is from the line of David. But in reality, he is not. And then he will repeat the question again. Stupid idiot. In China, they say he left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse. How he is son of David, and he is son of Joseph, and he is son of God. And David is a grandfather. So I am his son. The same as I say I'm a son of Adam. Does that mean Adam, he slept with my mother, you idiot donkey? When I say I am the son of Adam, does that mean Adam, he is the one who was married to my mom? Stupid, silly. Don't get married. Your wife, she will jump from the window and she will date the first neighbor she see in her way. And they wonder why some women, they cheated their husband. I mean, look at those husbands. How this guy can be a husband? Who in the world, who is this poor woman? She will marry this man. She will not only leave you, she will date a monkey just to get rid of you. Unbelievable. even if the monkey is Muhammad himself. When they say in the Bible that Jesus is the son of David, doesn't make him really a son of David. He is born of a family. They are from the lineage of David. Very simple. Otherwise, David is gone long time ago. He is dead. He is dust. He's gone. You know, as long as we are here, I have an advice for ladies. You see, ladies, let us change the topic. Ladies always, you know, with my respect to all ladies, but they are so emotional. And many of them, they choose their spouse in a very wrong method. How tall he is. What is the color of his eyes? What is the color of his hair? But nobody is interested how stupid he is, how smart he is, how fun to be with a donkey, to live and sleep next to a donkey. To spend many years to come next to a silly donkey. You care for how he look like? Have fun. Just wait for what is coming. Every second of your life will be like a prison. You get what you ask for. So why we don't change the way we look for a husband and a spouse? And the same for men. When a man will stop looking at a woman as if he's looking shopping for a Barbie. What about we look for a quality of a woman? A woman, she can be a mother for my children. She can be a first teacher in the school, which is my house. A woman who I enjoy listening to her and being with her, not a fool woman who spent her life buying bags of Michael Kors. My friend, life is not based in foolishness. If a fool marry a fool, I think they will be matched. They will live better. But the problem is, if you are a fool and you marry a smart, the smart will commit suicide, will go crazy. Look for the quality. And a smart person who is not decent is the devil. Don't marry that person. Decency, loyalty, quality is what you should look for. Not how tall she is. How skinny. I mean, the scale human being, look at how he find a partner for life. It's scary, literally scary. Many, they go to the bar and they expect to find a woman she is going to be a wife in the bar. I mean, you met her in the bar and you met him in the bar. So what kind of a bar that meeting place is? Quality, my friend, quality is very important. It's way important from a look, because the look, later you will use to it. You see, if you meet a person, let us say she is very beautiful. Well, she is very beautiful first day, second day, but then you will use to the look. The look will not be too much of a different. After a month or two, you are living together, she became your wife. Now the beauty will start either increase or decrease. So if you like her more, love her more, then the beauty will increase. But if she is a fool or he is a fool, that beauty will disappear. Fast or slow, doesn't matter, it was going to disappear. And this is why I advise you, when you listen to people, let's just say you are going to get married, try to go in deep topic so you can examine the quality of the man, right? CP, a friend cannot leave Islam because of her parents. How I can explain to her? Well, if she cannot leave Islam because of her parents, then she cannot leave. You see, either you accept salvation or accept your parents. That's a choice you make, that's it. Either she accepts to go to heaven or to go to hell. Yeah, stay with your parents. Right? Stay with your parents. There is no beauty will stay. All of us, we get older, we start have wrinkles, your face will change, your skin will change, your hair will change. I mean, it doesn't matter how much maintenance you will do to it, you will not be the same. So sooner or later that will be gone. What is going to be left of you is your quality. The quality either decrease or increase. Right? And you know, there is one thing a person, he should not lose. It's his wisdom. So you lose your beauty, you lose your health, you will lose, you start losing. You know, like the more you age, you are bleeding simply, day by day. And those, you cannot bring time back. That's it. But there is one thing should grow for good with you, which is your brain, your intelligence, your wisdom. This is why it's very important for us to associate ourselves with intelligent people who can educate us. You see, if you sit with a bunch of fools, what you will learn from a fool? He will make you a fool. If you sit with the smart people, educated people, they will make you educated. If you associate yourself with a bunch of people who want to smoke pot and do drugs, what you will get next? Right? Abdul Aziz, who is your father, Imam Murrah? You know, I will answer you about this if you tell me who is the father of Muhammad, who was born 4 years after his father. Who is his father? And about Imam Murrah, who is this Imam Murrah? This is what I said to you in the video. Imam Murrah. Do you like to call me so we can laugh? Call me Abdul Aziz. It's fun time. Imam Murrah, those are from the puppy of Fifi, who don't dare to call me. Why Fifi don't call me and ask me about Murrah so we can laugh? He grew his beard like a rat. He looked literally like a rat. And he don't dare to call me. This is how rat he is. And look, he sent those kids. Okay, here we go. Why you don't call me so we can laugh? I'm going to log in Skype. And I want you to play for me the video of Imam Murrah, so we can laugh at you and the one who sent you. The same as we did at you when you called me last time. Call me. I mean, this is a group. It's called a friend. Keep calling me. Let me bind this guy. This guy, he have obviously mental illness. Call me. Let us see Mr. Murrah. I will make you the joke of everybody, and this video will be recorded and everybody will be dying laughing at you. Call me Abdul Aziz, and I want you to play for me Imam Murra video so we can laugh. Are you going to call? Or you want to hide like a rat? Where are you? Potato. This is why all of you make videos, but you don't dare to call me. I mean, I'm here. I'm here. Do you dare? You don't dare. You are intimidated. You are scared. You are doing poo-poo right now in your diaper. Saying to yourself, I'm not going to call him. I will be humiliated. We have Muhsin is calling. All right. Hello, Muhsin. How are you?
First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Christian Prince, who finally has decided to go through some of my accusations. Thank you, Christian Prince.
He's playing the video.
You are truly a brave man. Maybe not as brave as someone who'd debate me face to face, but yallah, it's better than nothing. So, Habibi, I appreciate it. Now,
hold on. He hang up, the coward. Why you hang up? Why you hang up? Did he call me Habibi? Did he just call me Habibi? My love? Why you hang up, potato? Habibi? You know, he don't dare to debate me face to face. I mean, what is this face to face is? Why you don't call me, you coward, son of Mut'a? Why you don't man up and call me, or give me your Skype, I will call you. Habibi. Habibi ya Noor al-Ain? What a ho-ho. People of Lut. Habibi? You calling Christian Prince Habibi? Are you in love? Baby, I love you. Coward. You know, they claim they can debate me, and they can debate me for sure. They can destroy me, but nobody dare to do it. I am the only one who have his Skype open. Any Muslim can call him. They don't dare to do that. I am the one who says, let me call you. They don't dare to let it happen. Cowards. Go talk to yourself in your video and sit like a rat. People are laughing at you. And actually, I really appreciate those Muslims, because they are bringing me a lot of Muslims who never heard of me. You know, when a Muslim, he sees somebody making more than 100 video for a guy, his name is a Christian Prince. I mean, how much painful this Christian Prince is to you making 100 video about me. And I make 2 videos about you, I made you shish kebab. I do not need to make 200. Actually, I did not make the video about him. I just made the video to respond and get him busted. I don't care who they are. Habibi, huh? Cowards. Let us see. Habibi. Yeah, anyway, we go back to our topic. You see, they try to disturb us from our topic. They are getting hurt. They are getting hurt badly. So my friend, advice to you, all of you, male or female, don't be silly like the Muhammadan. The Muhammadan, they do shopping when they get married, because they don't care really for how long the woman she will stay. They don't care even how long the man will stay. The women in Islam, she care about how much dowry she will make, because this is a business. How much money she will get paid when she get divorced, because this will happen sooner or later. They have no security. You know, their marriage is just temporarily. It is just a contract of sexual sharing bed. It's not really a marriage. For you as a Christian, the story is different. Look for the quality. Look how much you share together. Look if she is a believer or not. Look, maybe she will make fun of your belief. Maybe she will teach your children something wrong. So you have to be sure that you are in a match in a way where you both enjoy each other as the Lord He taught us to be. It's not about how tall she is or how short she is. How good is going to be to you. What if you one day, you know, you marry a woman, she care for fashion and makeup and etc. What if one day you became disabled? What do you think this woman she would do with you? How many days she will stay with you after you became disabled? A week? Right? Yeah, anyway, guys, just forget about those names. You know, they are like bugs. They try to disturb what we do. So please avoid them. You know, I don't want to mention their names anymore. Just forget them. I mean, they want to call us. Call us. That's simple. Correct? There's no need to talk about them, and let them talk about us. Let us be the quality, and they are the casualty. They are terrified. They are scared. So let us not to waste our time. For us, our Skype is open. The one want to call, he's welcome. You don't want to call, it's up to you. You are brave. You are a hero. No problem. You know, we are scared of you. Okay. But it is us who open our Skype so Muslims can call. It's not them. So everybody can see who is the one is scared. So we do not need to spend our time just talking about those kids. They are kids. Anyway, so always be careful and don't be fooled by the foolishnesses of these days. You know, a woman, she have a beautiful body. Okay, what her beautiful body will do to you when you get sick, or you became poor. If she don't have a quality, she will leave you. If she is a woman just looking for a husband who will buy her nice clothes or nice jewelries, you know, one day you will get poor. She will leave you for the first man who can afford. So it's very important to look for a quality different from the quality which the world today see. You know, these days, you go, like I go everywhere, I find women, they have fake eyelashes. I mean, what this is about? I mean, they look even stupid with it. The eyelashes is like it's like a curtain. I mean, what is that? You lost your confidence in yourself? You think you are not beautiful, so you have to add plastic to your face? I mean, how much we are losing confidence in ourselves to the point we have to add fake lashes, fake lips, fake whatever, fake even breast. I mean, everything became fake. How in the world that will make you beautiful? That will make you a fool. That is foolishness. Somebody is fooling you, taking your money to give you little things to put it in your eyes. I feel sorry really for women who spend a lot of money to buy a bag, a purse. $300, $500, $10,000. I mean, this is crazy. And how much your salary is. You make the rich because you're a fool. So the guy who make this brand, he gets so rich, he is living happy because you are a fool. And you are miserable. You got just a little plastic bag worth nothing. Just because you want to show off. And that supposedly will make you the quality woman? Or buying expensive perfume? I don't know that how a human being think. All this perfume they give you, it's not even worth the water inside it. They are fooling you. And why you need a perfume? You stink? I mean, what is that? That will make you a flower or what? I mean, it's really weird. If you look at a human being, how he behave and how much he add accessories to himself. I'm not talking about necessarily accessories. There's things like today you need a phone. It's a map. It's a memory. It's in touch with the family. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about things there's no need for them. Why you need like 100 shoes? I mean, how many you would wear before you die? Why you keep buying clothing? What you would do with those clothing? You wear the skirt once, you cannot wear it again? Well, what will happen if you wear it again and again? The society will reject you? I'm not busting ladies, I'm busting thinking. And by the way, men are the same, but men, they have different style. You know, men, they brag about how many women they slept with. They became like rats. You know the rats? They go from a sink to a sink, and then after they get from the sink, they start bragging about what they did inside the sink. Men, they became full of shame. They are proud. They sit together and say, I slept with this woman, and I slept with that woman, and I slept with that woman. And maybe, in fact, they did not even touch that woman. This is why I'm saying to you, you have to look for equality. Quality is very important. You focus on the man, how good looking he is, not how good a quality he is. Same for the women. I will make the beauty industry bankrupt. No, I mean, seriously, I mean, why, okay, listen, if a man will like you, if a man will like you because you have eyelashes, okay, but sooner or later those eyelashes will fall down. What, you will keep hiding yourself under the blanket? I mean, sooner or later, people will know how you look like, and one day you will get older too. I mean, this is stupid. This is not a beauty. This is dummy. Live free, my friend. Do you know how many women, they are slaves of their makeup to the point they cannot move around without makeup? Be free. I mean, what is the business of the world around you if you have lipstick or not? And why you are worried about how they see you? Let them see you as they wish. Who cares? If you calculate how many hours you spend in front of the mirrors, you will see that you destroy maybe 30% of your lifetime in front of the mirror. It's a death plan. You are killing your time, a time which is priceless. You will never have it back. If every day a woman, she sit in the front of the mirror for 1 hour, how many hours she lose from her life a year? 1 hour before you go and 1 hour to take off the makeup, because if you sleep with the makeup, that will destroy your skin. And not to mention that makeup will make you get older so fast, in case you do not know. Because makeup is chemical, is hurting your skin. No matter how they say that it is wonderful makeup. It's made from natural material. There's nothing is called natural material makeup. It's a lie. The more makeup you put in your face, the more fast you will get older and you will have wrinkles. I promise you. Your skin will not breathe. You are masking up your skin for all day long and your skin is unable to breathe normally. Why you want to do that yourself? If a man, he love you, he will love you. You have eyelashes, you don't have eyelashes. Actually, the man who loves you for who you are, as you look like, he will never leave you. A man, he like you because you made a plastic surgery, he will leave you for the first one. She have a better plastic surgery. In the Middle East, Muslim women, they use a whitening in their skin for their face, and this whitening have a very harmful material. It is locally made. They call it in Arabic zarnikh. I don't know what zarnikh is in English. Anyone knows what I'm talking about from those who speak Arabic? If anyone knows, if you can translate. Zarnikh. It's poison actually. This material will make your skin like a baby. Literally like a baby. Will make it so soft and so straight. But will make you old, extremely old. After 10 years of using this, you will start adding more because your skin is dying. So when you are 40, you will look like you are 70. All Muslim women there, in their 40, they look like 60 because they use it as their makeup. Very damaging for the skin. It's poison. Well, those who use whitening, they are being fooled too, because first of all, why you want to use whitening? I mean, what's wrong if you being an African or an Asian? Who said that if you are an African, that will not make you beautiful? Who said if you are Asian that you are not beautiful? That's stupid. And you know, a human being is really stupid to the point that white men or white women, they want to get darker. Dark people, they want to get whiter. I mean, do you see how stupidity works? White men and white women, they pay money to go and do suntan. They want to get darker. They spend the day laying down under the sun to get darker. Dark person, he put whitening, he want to get whiter. Why? Because a human being never gets satisfied with himself. He's stupid. He lost his confidence of himself. How, I mean, and who care how people see me? Be satisfied with yourself. At the end of the day, all of this will not help you. All of this is poison. You are killing your body. You are burning your money, killing your health. God knows what this whitening have. Do you know what he have? I mean, this cream is sucked by your skin, and obviously it's affecting the structure of your skin. So if you get cancer sooner or later, have fun. If you are an Asian, God, he made you beautiful. You have an Asian beauty. If you are white, God make you beautiful. You have the white people beauty. If you are black, God made you beautiful. He gave you the black people beauty. Nothing wrong with you. And then, you know, the media, it's controlling you, making you buying things you do not need, or doing things you do not need, or like in making you believe that if you have big breasts, you are beautiful. If you have a small one, nobody will marry you. Why? Are you a cow? Why you need to have big breasts? What big breast mean? They control your brain and make you a slave of spending just to steal your money. All of this is just to suck your income, to suck your life, to suck your blood, and to destroy you. What this is surgery for breast for? Will cause you cancer. Go and see how many people die because of those plastic surgery. And how many plastic surgery you will do Because after a few years, you will find they are shrinking. Do plastic surgery again, and again, and again. Crazy. I don't know what to say. You know, for me, I feel sorry for those people who practice those things. Be happy with yourself. That is happiness. Anything else is you being stupid, and you will never be happy. Because always you will be disappointed for somebody that did not like how you look like. I don't care how people look at me. I don't even care how I look like, honest to God. I don't care how I look like. Why you want to care? I mean, if people don't want to talk to me because I look like this or that, I don't want them. Just keep away from me. That's even better. People who like me, talk to me. For me, the real person, not the makeup, not the plastic surgery. Let people who like you for real, the real you. Then they will never betray you. For they loves you for who you are, not the one they thought you are. All right. So, my advice that we should just be comfortable with yourself, be comfortable with your body, and the one who like it, the one who don't like it, who care. My friend, be happy. You are a child of God. All of us, we are beautiful for Him. All of us. And if your look will make you sad, well, that means you will live a very, very miserable life. Accept yourself as God created you to be, and live with happiness. In the Middle Eastern, they are very much people of show off. I never saw a nation they love to show off as Middle Eastern. That's why I don't associate with them. I don't like even to sit with them in the table. And I'm not saying all of them they are the same, but I can say maybe 90% of Middle Eastern, they are show off nation. They love to show off. Hypocrisy, show off, lying, deception, and nobody speak about God as much they do. And nobody speak about dignity as much they do. And nobody speak about honor as much as they do, but they have zero of it. Don't be like them. Everything is fake. Extremely fake. They spend their day just talking about each other. She said, he said, he did, she did. Live, my friend, live, enjoy life. Live and let people live. Take care of your business. Look at the mirror at yourself before you start talking about people. Look who are you, look what you did. Enjoy life, because this life will be taken from you soon. It's not makeup will make you enjoy life. It's not buying clothing will make you enjoy life. It is you being satisfied with yourself that will make you enjoy life. So when you feel good about yourself, you feel good. That's it. Nobody can take that from you. And why you will not feel good about yourself? Once I talked to a person. She was a female, and she said, that she is sad because she is very short. And she said, I wish that my dad, he did not marry my mother. I said, why? She said, well, he is short and she is short, and now I'm very short, which is true. I mean, the girl, she is really very short. And then, you know, during the time I was talking to her, there was a lady, she was walking by, and she have a leg is shorter than the other leg. You know what I mean? Like some people, they are born with defect in their feet. So one leg is shorter than the other leg. But she is really tall. And I said, okay, which one you prefer? You, the short who can run, or this lady who cannot run? She said, no, I prefer to run. I said, so who is the one now? It should be, so do you think that this lady, she wished to be short like you and she can run? She said, I think so. So I said, see, you are lucky. So you are complaining about being short, but you do not see that you are healthy, you are full. There's nothing wrong with you. That poor woman, she cannot run. She have like she's wearing like a shoes, I don't know how to describe them, to make the two legs in the same height, but she cannot walk properly and she have to walk slow. So we complain. We complain. We don't, you know, look around you, my friend. There's people, they are born blind. You can see. You are lucky. There's people, they are baby born with heart defect. Be satisfied. For God, He gave you a lot of things, but you don't see until you lose them. This is the nature of a human being. He don't see things until he lose what he have. A human being, he don't appreciate his teeth until he became without them. Then he will speak like Zakir Naik, brother and sister. God gave you a lot of things. Appreciate and be satisfied. And then happiness will be there. And for sure, you don't need to agree with me. You know, I mean, this is my personal opinion. It's up to you to believe it's true or not. But for me, I believe this is the best way to live. If I show you what I wear, I mean, I have cheap jeans. $10, $15. I have nice shoes, but they are cheap. You know, I choose carefully what I wear. It's a cheap but good quality. I don't have a single piece of clothing. It is expensive. And I'm not willing to spend money for anything expensive. If I can get something good quality and it's cheap. And I buy things because I like it, not because people will like it. I don't care what fashion is. I never wear fashion clothes. I have my own fashion, which means something I like. I eat with my hands. I don't care if people are looking at me or not. You give me a chicken, I will hold it with my hand. I'm not going to use fork. You like it, you don't like it, leave me alone. Don't watch me. It's my food. It's my life, it's my clothing. What's your business? I have OnePlus phone because it's a good phone. Actually, I get this phone because it's very good for video recording. And, you know, I have a problem with recording. You know, when you walk in with video, recording video, it's very shaky. This is the best phone for video recording. Yeah. See, I did not, and it's actually not expensive. It's not expensive phone. It's a very good quality and very, very good price. All my clothes is belong cheap, but I am a director of a big company. Well, you know, you are, I mean, as long you are happy with your clothing, but you know, there's a problem here. You see, if you are a very rich person and you wear, let us say, very humble clothes, some people, they will start gossiping about you, start saying he's cheap, and blah, 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 blah. Who care? Let them say whatever they want. Just be happy. OnePlus is expensive? No, my friend. You can check right now in Amazon. You can get one for $200. You can get it even for $150. Just, you know, you need to know how to do your shopping. You are so Chinese? No. Actually, no, you are wrong about Chinese. You see, Chinese, they are very cheap on themselves until they get rich. And then when they get rich, they buy the most expensive car and the most expensive house, and they buy the most expensive accessories. People have a very wrong idea about Chinese. Chinese, they get so cheap on themselves usually until they get really wealthy. Then suddenly the money appear everywhere. All right? You drink in a metal cup? Yes, I have a metal container, which is because this one, it kept the water, you know, it's not like plastic things. It doesn't give it a bad taste, and it keep it for long in good conditions. And you know, if you try yourself to speak to many hours, you can imagine how fast you would lose your voice. So I'm lucky that my voice can stay. Actually, I used to stay for 8 hours, 10 hours, you know. But not talking about this topic, talking only about Islam. Yeah, it's the same as the Lord, he said. Man is not made for the Sabbath. The Sabbath was made for the man. Same as the money. You should not be made for the money. The money should be made for you. So when a human being became a slave of material, that's mean he lost his humanity. That's mean he is not in control. He himself became a slave of papers. But if a person, he controlled the paper, he don't live for them, he used them for his benefit, he don't live for them, then he is going to be happy. Right? So yeah, all of us, we need money. I mean, if somebody said I do not need money, he's lying. Unless you are, maybe you're a farmer, you have your chicken, you have everything, you made your clothes by your hand. Otherwise, you need money, right? And actually, even if you live in a farm, I mean, still you have to buy stuff. So money is very important for surviving, but not you working like a donkey for money. You know, life is very funny. You will see somebody spending his life working like a donkey in the weekend, 2 jobs, etc., and then he get rich. And then he became now 65, 70, and now he want to enjoy the money he made, but you are dead. You go vacation, you carry a big bag with medicine. So now you want to enjoy your life. Don't you think it was wrong timing? So you have to make a balance. You know, when you are young, travel, go, see, do things. Because the money you save for tomorrow, it's good to save money. Don't be fool, don't spend everything. But you have to have a balance. Don't be cheapo. For me, I love to travel. I've been all over. So one day when I get so old I cannot go, I say, well, you know what? I was in Korea, I was in China, I was in Philippines, I was here, I was in Hong Kong, okay, you know, I've been all over Europe, I've been all over many places. So I don't feel I'm really, there's something I wish I did do. So if you have really extra money, save it for something good, will make you happy and will give you experience, because a travel is really good for experience. Actually, traveling will change you, will make you more independent, will make you used to, let us say, adopt different or new situation. Actually, if you move from a room to a room in your house, you will find there's things changing. Just because you moved from a room to a room. You might not even be able to sleep first night in the new room, even if it's your house. So what about if you go to a different country? You know, and experience certain kind of a pressure and responsibility. I'm half Korean. Yeah, actually I was in Korea. Yeah, anyway. I did not go to North Korea yet. I hope soon that this guy will go and North Korea will come to Christ. I'm expecting North Korea, as soon as this regime collapses, will come to Christ so fast. Just wait. And I will be happy to go there. But anyway, I mean, we are not saying be cheapo. I'm saying actually the opposite. Spend in yourself, but in a good way, not in a foolish way. Don't spend your money in a stupid bag, stupid purse, $500, when you can get the same bag for $10. And then the $408 or $90 you saved from the $500, go vacation somewhere with it. Have fun. Go to a beautiful beach. Go visit a friend. I mean, life can be good if you manage it in a good way. Don't let the rich, filthy rich, those who have a brand, suck your blood. They are sucking your blood literally by saying signature brand. I mean, who care about signature? What this signature brand will do to me? Let me tell you what is going to do good to you. You will get wrapped. Because thieves, when they see somebody wearing something so expensive, they expect expensive stuff inside that expensive bag. Do you agree? So if your bag gets snatched and somebody drag you in the floor because he's a thief, he's trying to steal your purse, don't complain. You just invited him. You did invite him. You told him, I am here. Come to me. I'm rich. I have money. Look here. Look at my purse. $2,000 purse. The guy will think, if the purse is $2,000, what is inside the purse? Right? Or spending money in buying expensive watches. I bought a watch from Walmart, honest to God, for $10. It was good with me. I don't wear watches, by the way. But, you know, when I go to swim or etc., so, you know, we like to know what time I have to go, because sometimes like I don't have a car or something, so I need like when the last bus will be, or the last car, you know, like when I'm in the Philippines or etc. So I take a watch with me, so I don't take a phone, you know. So $10. And the watch was working for almost, I don't know how many years. Actually, last time I checked it out, it was working, but the worst broken, so I throw it away. But until that moment, the $10 watch, it is water resistance. I swim with it. Never anything wrong with it. It's working fine for many years, and $10. Okay. What I asked earlier was how to do things you think Muhammad inspired the people around him, considering his flaws. No, he did not inspire, by the way. Muhammad, you see, in Muhammad time, there is people, they are called as Sa'arik. Sa'arik. In USA, we call them outlaw. You remember the cowboy? When a bunch of criminals, they go and they, you know, steal from the bank. Those are the people who joined Muhammad. So he did not really convince people to join him as much he convinced criminals, gang, to join him. Actually, even in the hadith, if you search for it, you will see that the Muslims, they translate them as the poor people. But the fact, Sa'alik is not the poor people. Let me find you the hadith. Here we go. You see in Arabic here, it says, Muhammad, he said, Abshiru ya ma'shara sa'alik al-muhajirin. Sa'alik. You see Sa'alik? This is the word Sa'alik. Sa'alik, simply not only outlaw, is the trashy people. So Muhammad, he convinced the outlaw, the gang, to join him. And, instead of being outlaw, people hate you, you will be hero because you are fighting for God now. So by having those gangs who they are very aggressive warriors, criminals, he was able to conquer the rest. And then the rest, they have to join his army. Otherwise, convert or die. Right? CP, you different people need attention, you not want attention. I'm not sure what do you mean. Don't throw away your watch, give it to me. No, I throw it away because fixing the what they call it, the thing, and they wear it with it, is going to cost you more than a watch. So if you want to buy these things to hold it, it's going to cost you $15. Well, I bought the watch for $10. Go buy a new watch. You know what I mean? It's just about being smart and don't let people use you and, spend money for stupid stuff. Like in USA, if you want to fix your shoe, will cost you maybe $15. We'll go and get a new shoe. You see, USA, by the way, is very cheap. It's a very cheap country. If you want to fix TV, it costs you more than buying new TV. Get a new TV. In different countries, no. In different countries, labors are very cheap. So fixing the TV is way cheaper than buying a new TV. Here, no. So you have to manage where you live, depending on where you live. Depending on the situation, you have to adopt. You have to be smart. Right? Like, I bought a jeans. Listen to this. I bought a jeans, and the jeans, by mistake, he gave me the wrong, it was very, very tall. Like in the West it was fine, but it's very tall. So I have to what? I have to change, to cut it from the bottom. So I bought these jeans, and in USA you can return it within 30 days. But I did not wear it, because I like the quality, and I said it was a good price. So I bought it. I did not even try it. I trusted the person who gave it to me. But then when I try it, it was very long. It doesn't fit me. So I went back and said, okay, I want to cut it off. They told me it cost, I think, $17. I got it for $10. Well, I better then buy a new one. $17 to cut the thing, to shorten it, and the price of the jeans is $10. So you have to be smart. Okay, so what do you do now? Well, buying new jeans is better, and the other one I will use it to work. I cut it by scissor. I use it when I'm doing like stuff, in the yard or etc. I got a scissor. I cut it down. It's just for inside the house. Yeah, I mean, it depend what you have to be. You have to think, and you have to manage. I noticed that in Europe, clothing is very expensive. The tax is very high. Like in here in USA, jeans is very cheap. I mean, extremely cheap. When I was in Germany, I needed my jeans ripped off. I went from place to place, $90, $95, $115, 100. What? So to say, what is this, man? I mean, I was saying to myself, thank God I live in USA. Very expensive. In USA, you can get Levi's for very cheap price. You go to Europe, see the prices. I mean, I don't know. We are blessed in USA. Everything is cheap. Everything is cheap compared to different countries. Yeah, but you need to take to your attention when you say in Indonesia is less than $2. I mean, but you work for how long to make $2? You know what I mean? So price always is relative to your income. So if your salary is $500 and you spend $10, that is expensive. So it's relative to how much your salary is. Right? Actually, when I was in the Philippines, food in the Philippines is more expensive than USA. And I'm talking about like you as a foreigner, there's places you cannot go to buy food from it, which is very cheap. But there's a places which is safe for you. You can buy food from. It's expensive. It's more expensive than USA, which is weird. Right? Anyway, you have to manage and you have to be smart. And if you are a person who can save money so you can enjoy life better way, or you can save it for your future, to buy a house, you know, I mean, to have a security, or to enjoy vacation, better than spending your money in the pocket of somebody. He just for you saying you something, it's called a brand. You know, brand. Anyway, and actually in buying, I'm very lucky. Honestly, like, and I always when I buy something, the price go down. After I buy it, the price go up. And anything, unbelievable. I mean, anything ever I want to buy, the price go down. After I buy it, the price sometimes go really way more than what I bought it. Anyway, I hope we have a good time together today, and I hope we enjoyed our time. Just be smart in your life, and don't worry about what people say about you, as long as you are not doing something wrong. You know, I mean, if it's about your clothing or about, I mean, who cares about your makeup? Don't worry about people, because people will never be satisfied with you. Actually, even if you are the most pretty girl in the world, people will complain, and even they will talk or they will gossip against you more, because you are getting attention. You know, which means sometimes using makeup will bring you even enemies. You know, women who they are jealous from you, women who they are, you know, like look what she is. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? So don't seek such an attention, because that will not help you in any way, right? You have to do shopping with me to get a price. Actually, yes, when I do shopping, price really get cheap. Anything I buy, it go down. It doesn't matter what it is. I go a week after and I check the same thing I bought, the price is way up. So I don't know, I'm really lucky when it's come to buying stuff. I have a TV here. It's Sony. This TV I got. If I tell you how I get it, it was very funny. I was in the cashier, and then they announced in the speaker that the first one he claimed, Sony TV, etc., etc., etc. I don't know even what it is, you know. for a price of etc. I could not believe the price. I was in the cashier. I said, me, right away. And then the cashier put his hand up. He said, we have somebody here. He claimed the TV. I get it for very cheap price. 3 years after I bought the TV, and the TV is still more than 4 times than the price I got it for. I needed a TV, and not only I got a TV, I got it which is Sony, which is really good, very good, nice TV. I got it for extremely, I could not believe it when they announced in the speaker, anyone he claimed, Sony Bavaria, blah, 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 blah. This is a 3D TV, by the way. I don't have a 3D. I could not believe it. I was in the cashier machine. I said, me. I could not believe the price. It was like a prize, you know, like it's like, you know, they do surprise from time to time, like you are the winner, you know. I was there in the cashier. I said, me. And then I was really worried about, do I have the money for this now? Should I buy it or not? Did I make a wrong decision? Yeah, it was a good deal. Anyway, I believe that the Lord is my provider, and He is always He bless me in many ways, in many things. And look at me, I'm blessed by you. You know, not only things happen to me in my life, I'm very blessed with many people like you who really, I mean, I can feel how many people really care for me, which is sometimes annoying me because I stay away for a few days. I get too many messages in Patreon saying, you know, where are you? We miss you. Are you okay? So the Lord is really blessing me in many ways, today, you know, where I'm staying here, I left the door open. And then the door closed. I went outside, you know, there's nobody. The door of the house. I said to myself, what's happening here? How the door is closed? I remember I left it open. So I opened the door again. Because I'm trying to refresh the air of the house. And then I went inside, working on my computer, and then I heard the door close again. I said, what the heck is that? I have a ghost town here? Imagine, guys, I have a neighbor. She thought that the door is open by itself. So she is worried. The house is open. She don't see anyone moving. So she come to my door. She closed the door and she go back home. By the time I get out to check how the door is closed, nobody there. And then, you know, I stand outside, and then she came out. She said, by the way, your door is keep opening by itself. I said, no, I am the one who's opening it. She said, oh, okay. I closed it because I thought nobody there. Somebody will get in. And look how beautiful the people here, you know. You see how the Lord provide me with people who want to take care of me. They don't know me. I don't know them. You know, I'm here. I mean, nobody know me here where I'm right now. So imagine a woman from the middle of nowhere. She don't even know me. She is sent by the Lord to take care of me, close my door, to be sure that the house is safe. Isn't it this is a blessing? But the funny about it, I was saying, what's happening here? Is Jibreel is around? Is there a genie in the house? I close the door is open. Twice. I opened the door. I opened the door and I opened the windows. I was outside. So I don't, you know, always when I get inside, I like always to refresh the air of the house. So I opened the windows, I opened the door. But anyway, I opened the door from one direction and I opened the windows from the backyard. So for her, she see only the door is open. She come and she close it. I go and I open it and I say to myself, I thought I opened it. Did I close it? You know what? I think I'm getting old. Yeah, you know, the Lord, He send you people who, you know, in your way. And, you know, I believe there is always a powerful hand is taking care of us, especially if we are His people. Be confident about yourself. Don't worry about what people say about you. Look what the Muslims say about me. They make tons of videos. I love. You know, if you are not a person who is satisfied, people, they can put a lot of pressure on you. Actually, they can even cause you to do bad stuff to yourself. You know, you hear about people who they are suffering from bully, they commit suicide, correct? I'm sure you heard of many cases. The world is full of those bully people. They try to bully you, make fun of you, put you down, you know, harassing you. They don't care. They are just creatures who they love to harm. So you can be a victim of those people unless you have your self-confidence. Then you are protected. They cannot really do anything to you. Actually, they are doing things to themselves. So you have to be strong, and strength comes always from you being confident of yourself. Otherwise, you see, any one of you try to walk in the side of the walkway at the edge, you know what I mean? The edge of the, like, let's say the platform where, let's say a train is coming maybe. Okay, because you know it's not high, you walk and you walk fast, right? You don't feel down. But imagine if you are walking at the same frame, but in the height of 40 floor, or 5 floor, or 2 floors. You will not be able to step 2 steps and you will feel down because you are terrified. Do you understand what I'm saying? So why we are walking in the same edge? When it is down, we walk normal and we don't feel. Just because we are higher, we feel down, simply because you lose your confidence of yourself. The second you lose your confidence, you will fail. This is exactly what happened in the Bible when the Lord, he ordered one of his disciples to walk to him in the water. But he starts sinking. Why? Because he lost his faith, his confidence of his faith. He could not walk in the water. So the more confidence you have, the more you are able to do, and the more successful you will be. This is why it's very important that you maintain that confidence in yourself, and that all comes from belief, you know. If you don't have belief, then you are weak. Anyway, I want to say thank you all for being here. I pray that the Lord will bless you for this Sunday, you and your family. And if you pray, if you go to church, if you pray for people, don't forget to pray for all those who need help, for all the poor, for all the sick, for all the needy, not only your family, from everybody in the world. And don't forget, if you can help somebody who need help, to do help him, because time will come and you yourself will need help. And those who never provide help for those who need it, they will not receive help themselves when they need it. Life, my friend, is like a balance. You will get back what you give. Time will come and you yourself, you need a hand to help you. If you never give a hand to somebody, nobody will give you a hand. Remember, be beautiful so you will be seen in the eyes of the Lord as beautiful as you deserve to be. And you will be seen as you deserve to be. So be beautiful. Be beautiful to others, be beautiful to your wife, be beautiful to your husband, be beautiful to your children, be beautiful for everybody around you, so you will stay beautiful flower in the eyes of the Lord, and he will take care of you. Wish to yourself what you wish to others, and wish to others what you wish to yourself. Thank you, and may the Lord bless you, and until we see you again, Christ as Lord, and anything else is absolutely false. Amen to that. Good night and good day. Bye-bye.